Are we alive? Are we here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I in your ears, chat? Oh my god. My lights aren't working. I lost all my data on Brave. I can't even think about that right now because I have so much I need to fix right now. Where did my light bulbs go? My lights are here. Elgato, why can't I find them? I press the button. And they don't activate. And I go to Elgato Control Center and it says, brother, I don't see your lights. What do you mean you don't see my lights? Look, let me turn them on for you. Let me turn them fucking on for you. Why'd they turn off? I just turned them on. Keep them on. They're fucking lights. OBS was being cranky. I have no light bulbs. And the last month of research for my next video just vanished. I'm pretty sure I could get that back though. I just want to know, Elgato Control Center, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why won't you just let me use my lights? Just turn them on. You can't detect accessory. What does that mean? What the fuck does that mean, bro? Where did OBS go? Did it just crash? Who the hell is this? What the hell is this? Let's save a passkey on this device. No, I don't care about fucking Where'd my OBS go? Where'd my fucking OBS just go? Am I still streaming? I'm about to lose my fucking mind here, chat. I'm sorry, this is supposed to be a boring stream. It's supposed to be I'm opening OBS again. It says launch anyway. What do you mean? Where is OBS on my fucking computer right now? What the fuck is happening right now? You guys can still see me, right? I think I'm still streaming. Okay. All I wanted to do was learn how to fucking animate shit, and I got fucking birds in the other room. Shut the fuck up, please. Oh God. It is 7 o'clock on a Saturday. There's nothing for you to be fucking social about. You parakeet fucks. It's just the second I need to record any audio for a video, the second I want to watch television, anything at all that requires my fucking ears or mouth. They heard me. Okay. Where are my fucking light bulbs? Elgato, what happened to you? You used to be the software to get shit done. Where are you on my computer? Elgato Control Center, you don't even exist. I hate everything. I just hate everything. I hate everything, chat. How are you guys doing? We're just gonna focus on you guys. How's it going? Hi, Wyatt. Eat the mic. Already a critical error 3 minutes into stream. I mean, we're minus 20 minutes into the stream at this point. Just have the SCP fix the sound audio in the surrounding area. I am the new replacement. Thank you. You can take over for me. That'd be fantastic. It's just hard to get through life sometimes. Luckily, I have people that help. Thank you, Hollow. I wish I had people in my life that could help me as much as they help you. I just don't get it. Why? can Elgato Control Center not find my light bulbs? You've never had this problem. No accessories found. Ensure that your accessory is switched on. It is. Accessories that were previously connected to another Wi-Fi network may need to be reset. How do you even do that? Alternatively, Wi-Fi might be disabled on your accessory to save power. Why the fuck is that a feature for a fucking Wi-Fi light bulb? Why did I even buy a Wi-Fi light bulb? I just needed a light to shine on my fucking ugly face. Add IP manually? That's my only option? I don't know the fucking IP address for my light! It's a light! What the fuck? Click here to determine to learn how to determine the IP address. I need to watch a video on how to get the IP address for a light bulb. Oh my god! The only way to get my IP address is once connected to Elgato Control Center, click the more info button. This is a legal threat. This can be used in a court of law. I will bomb the Elgato headquarters, wherever it is. I will physically go to your location. I will commit acts of terror that are recognized in every country across the world, including the UN. Okay? I just want to turn on my light. I can turn it on, but it turns off immediately. And the only way to turn it fully on is to connect it to a computer. I never even asked for that, Elgato. I just bought your shit-ass lights because they clamp onto my fucking desk, and I've never had a problem. I've restarted my PC twice now, and you... I don't get it. Do I need to restart my Wi-Fi so my lights turn on? You sound like Joe from Family Guy when you're screaming. The cat is Elgato. Elgato is a brand of streamer equipment. They make the Stream Deck, some lights. I also set the AC way too cold. It's fucking freezing now. I turned it on because it was really hot, and my place said it was 74 degrees, but it was like 80 degrees in my room, so I set it to 72, and now the AC is freezing my balls and hamburger. My light doesn't turn on. I swear to God, I'm probably going to download Blender on this other computer, and it's going to probably blow up at this point. I don't even know how you guys are watching me. My OBS isn't even open anymore. I don't know what's happening. Well, here's a question. Let me just turn on my other computer real quick. What's going to happen if I press this button? I'm going to press the button to change the camera from this camera to the desktop. It works. You guys don't see anything, but at least that works. I'm not sure how I'm going to end the stream, chat. Wait, what the hell is that? Did I just bring back OBS? What the hell? My OBS is just a big white box. All I want to do is make shit posts on the internet. That's all I want to do. Will this work? Well, I can't even see now. I can't even see because the entirety of this monitor is just a white. Okay. What happens if I press this button? Anything good? And it's just black? It's just black. You don't even see, even though you should be seeing it. I'm thinking of starting a gaming channel. Does anybody have any tips? I have a tip for you, Hollow. First, go online and use your preferred search engine. I like Google. You could use DuckDuckGo, Ask Jeeves, anything. Google the recipe to make incendiary IEDs. That stands for improvised explosive device. With this improvised explosive device, mail it to your senator. I can't finish that sentence. Never mind. That was a joke. For legal reasons, that was a joke. I just don't understand. How did that happen? How did OBS crash, but not even crash? So now if I try to open up OBS, it just still says it's open. How? Oh, no, I can't just turn on my lights. I was sleeping all day. I've had such a week, chat. And I went to the gym today, and my fucking legs are sore. I've been napping all day. I was like, I'm going to go get a burger real quick before stream starts, and it's going to be smooth. We're going to learn Blender. We're going to have so much fun. We're going to have a romp. We're going to lock hands and skip through the forest and jest with one another as we create silly little things. I might just lose it. I don't even know. I need to bring you guys back up because you guys vanished on my screen. There you are. Okay. Here is the stream. Let me minimize this. Default view. Now, I can't even describe what's happening. You guys can't even see it. I'm actually going to lose my mind. Where did... I brought the stream up on my monitor. There it is. Chat finally loaded. For some reason, chat wasn't loading. I'm gonna actually commit acts of domestic terrorism. I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna commit terroristic acts. Again, this is not a joke. Legally speaking, this is a threat. To all of my elected officials, to every large corporation, to every political group, I will be committing multiple terroristic acts all week. Holy fuck. I don't even... Okay. What is that? Is this YouTube chat? I don't even know why you guys are on here. It should just be my webcam. That's also a weird thing. I don't think any of this is happening. I think when I went to get a burger, I had a heart attack and I'm in a coma. And I'm living in a nightmare. My lights don't turn on. My OBS is broken. I can't even stream Blender. I'm stuck in the forever dark void of the just chatting web space. I can't wake up, chat. This is it. Well, I might as well enjoy my now frozen double Whopper. It's not even double Whopper. I don't know why I said that. That's a Burger King thing, isn't it? I meant a McDouble. I wanted to get in and out, but it would have taken forever. It's just so bad. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can have a bite. Here you go. Enjoy it. Boom. Right there, you get that cheese. Oh, fuck. That pickle. Oh, yeah. It would have looked so much better if the fucking light was on. I'm so cold. And dark. Oh. Jesus. Why is it so tiny? Bro, because we living in a famine right now. It was $10 to get two. It was actually pretty good. $10 to get 2 McDoubles, large fry, and a large Diet Coke. Not gonna lie, pretty good. I don't know if you guys know this also. The McDouble is it's the perfect American unit of food. It has like 23 grams of protein. A McDouble, let me look this up real quick. How much protein in a McDouble? 23 grams of protein. You guys can't see this. 23 grams of protein for 394 calories. Now, that's still a lot of calories. Absolutely. And paired with a large fry, that's not going to help. This is a fucking heart attack. But I feel like I deserved it a little bit. But still, 2 of these, 46 grams of protein. I mean, you're kidding me, bro. You're kidding me. Oh. It contains processed ingredients. What is life if not a continuing process of the ingredients of your existence? I just need, this will turn off eventually. I need to get my lights turned on. I don't know how that happened. And then chat, the stream's gonna go offline for a second, okay? I'm restarting my PC. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know if the stream's gonna go offline. I don't know if it's just gonna freeze for a second. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, are we back up? Or is it a new stream? Or what is happening here? Okay, are we back? We're alive. Okay, holy shit. Stream back up. Refresh if needed. Okay. OBS is alive. What happens if I press this button? Oh, let's go. All right. Now let's see if the light works. Maybe. Still nothing. I might actually sue Elgato. I was thinking of... You know what? I'm just going to delete that previous stream because I might have said some things that were that could have possibly been considered illegal. I'm going to just ignore that. I will probably sue Elgato though because these lights are actually garbage. I don't know why they just don't work. They're friggin' lights, dude. Like if I unplug them, will that help? Maybe that'll fix it. Who knows? Probably not. Nope. Okay. I'm just keeping them unplugged, chat. I don't care anymore. Okay. Maybe like keep them unplugged for 60 seconds and the IP resets or some dumb shit. I don't know. I don't even care at this point. All right. Hey, listen here. My existence is for one goal: to watch your content, Wyatt. Ansley, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, some real goddamn consumers in the chat. Some real ones. God. Why can't everyone strive to be like you, Ansley? You probably have a stable job, an incredibly voluptuous significant other. I'm talking huge rack, probably. Also, probably big wiener. And you're probably living the life. Am I irrelevant? Well, you haven't been glazing me that much, rules, so a little bit, yeah. You gotta up your game. Again, I don't know why you guys are here, though. I don't know why I added that back. It's supposed to be Twitch chat. But at this point, keeping it real, I don't give a shit anymore. I don't even care if this just turns into a 24/7, like, railroad surfers, except it's like non-stop anal penetration footage, HD, 4K, 8K, 180 FPS. I don't even care at this point what happens to any sector of my screen. I am just going to learn Blender. That's all I want to do. If the lights want to stop working, okay. If my OBS wants to crash again, okay. If someone, a valiant soldier, wants to bomb a government building, legally, that'd be terrible. Legally speaking, I would say don't do that. Do not Google improvised explosive devices, and do not act upon your impulses. Legally speaking, I would say that. Illegally speaking, however, we got it to work, chat. All right. Now the only thing that's broken is the lights. And you know, at this point, whatever. Let's just, I don't care. I don't care. All right. Oh, feet reveal, please. Furry bolter. What are you going to use with my feet, Furry? With photographs of my feet? This is Blender. He's just extremely good at animation. Yeah, I've learned it really fast, actually. Look, you can't even see me in the corner. I'm invisible. I'm going to finish this other McDouble. And we're going to get into it. You guys could hear the music, by the way, right? You can hear this, right? Yeah? Okay, good. 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 Ooh. Still just can't detect anything. It just says, I don't know what accessories are talking about. Light bulbs? Light bulbs? We've never seen light bulbs in this household. They don't exist. You, Wyatt, live in a dark, dark cave. I have never seen a light bulb in my life. I would know. I've seen many light bulbs. I'm just literally checking and unchecking every box just to see if maybe it fixes it. Okay. What if I just install this software again? Elgato Control Center download. I could try that. Downloads. Elgato Control Center. There we go. No, I don't want to sign up for your shit ass newsletter. Just get me the thing. That's all I need. How come my web browser doesn't let me go back? What is happening? There we go. Okay. Why, you're my main source of SCP information aside from Site42. Well, thank you, Hollow. Okay, on a serious note, I'm going to talk more about this in a moment, but if you repair, yeah, let's repair this. If you have been a stan of the channel, you might have noticed a severe lack of content in the last year. If we're being generous, the last year, really. Oh, did that just break it? Is it just I'm just going to destroy you. You have caused me far too many issues in the last calendar hour, and I have decided it would be best for my mental health that you no longer exist. Keep settings. We'll keep settings. We'll keep settings, just in case. And then I'm going to reinstall it, and if that doesn't work, I will delete you again from existence and remove your settings too. Anyway, what was I saying? Do you worship any SCPs? Well, they're still working on the SCP article for your mom, so when that releases, that'll be an SCP I worship on the daily. Yeah, are you a furry? I like how everyone's mind instantly went to the same exact thing. It didn't need to, by the way, but we all thought the same thing, and I will not clarify on that thought. $7143-J best SCP on God. On God, random. On God. Ooh. I just remembered Brave got completely wiped. I had, no joke, about 50 tabs open on research for a video coming out this week. Ooh. I hope I can get those tabs. I hope I can get those tabs back. We'll figure out how to do this. Okay. Control center. Check for updates. Okay. Let's try this again. Add accessory. Searching for accessories. No accessory found. Oh, how do I reset the light? Press and hold the power button, the power switch for 10 seconds. Oh? Oh? Wait, what is the Elgato key light? Is that what I have? Yeah, it is. Okay. Where's the power button? There's a power button on these? I thought there was just a switch. Where's the power button? What do you mean press it for 10 seconds? It's a switch. What power button? Huh? 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 Oh my god, unscrew! Holy shit! God, why was that? The screw thread didn't need to be that big. That was ridiculous. Hey, there's a reset button on these things. What the hell? Also, is it? Whoa! What the fuck was that? What the shit? Press and hold the reset button for 10 seconds. 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10 1000. Alright. What was that? Why did it flash me? Literally flashbang me. Wait, what? Press and hold the power switch for 10 seconds? Oh, wait, what? In the I position. What? Whoa. What was that? Now turn on key light in setting by setting the power button. What? What the fuck? Does this have the IP address on it? as a serial number. Chat, what is happening, bro? What's happening, chat? Chat, you don't know? You don't know? Can someone figure this out? Why is it just not, why is it just not turning on anymore? That's all I want to know. It's a light. It should do one thing, turn on. Why did it turn on a little bit a couple times when we were fiddling with this? What was that? You know? I can't do that again now. But it is off. I just realized. Let me turn it on. No, it was on. Let me turn it on. There we go. Whoa. It was there for a second. It was there for a second on the control center. I saw you, you son of a bitch. I fucking saw you. Oh, it thinks I did. Okay. I think I fixed it. Careful, chat. Careful, chat. Careful, chat. Be quiet. Don't startle me. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Chad. Chad, the fucking light. Oh my fucking god. This is frozen solid now. One more light to do, chat. One more and we're good. I'm just gonna do it like this. I think I know how to fix it. Give me a few seconds. No, we did good, chat. We did good. I think we've got this fixed now. I just have to diddle the little contraption here. Fuck! I dropped the cord. God damn it. I got the cord. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just doing this. Okay. Okay. So something I could do. I just needed to jerk it, chat. It was the power cord. I just needed to grab it by the cord and jerk it around until it lit up. Oh, yes. Oh. It just hadn't been jerked for so long, chat. It stopped working. That was the problem. Oh, holy moly. Hello, hello. How's it going, everyone? The lights are working. OBS is fully functional. I think we're finally ready to do this, chat. I don't know if you did the shower thought, but what would happen if 55 looked at 096's face? SCP 55. Is 55 not the unknowable object? Or is that 5? I always get that one confused. The self-keeping secret, yeah. What do you mean if 55 looked at 096? It probably doesn't have eyeballs, bro. We don't know. That's a good question, actually. Hey, we don't know. We don't know what 55 is. It's called a self-keeping secret or an anti-meme. Maybe it's a dude. Maybe that's what, maybe. It's a good shower thought. Mods, ban that man, find him in real life, and kill him so that I could take that and use it in a video. That's a good one. That's a good idea. Used to it when I'm not there, Wyatt? Yeah. That's what happens. My tape measure got all funkled up, chat. All right. What time is it? An hour after the stream was supposed to start. Excellent. Excellent. We are now ready. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. We are now ready to begin the stream, chat. I hope you're ready for a very, very boring stream. Because I know I am. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to be bored? Are you ready to fall asleep on a Saturday night? Are you ready to go to bed at a reasonable time because of what's gonna happen on this stream? Yeah? Yeah? Woo? Hell yeah. No? Mods, ban that man. Find him in real life, break his legs. Mafia style. I'm gonna have sex with his mother. And make sure she really enjoys herself and never call her again. Why, if you don't know how to do animation in Blender, then how did you make the old videos? Excellent question. One second. That's a good question. What tool do I use for animation in my animations? So, I don't use Blender. I don't use Unreal Engine 4. I don't use 3D Max. I don't use Maya. I use the time-tested Source Filmmaker for all my animations. And I have a lot of experience with Source Filmmaker. Since the day the beta came out over 10 years ago, I've been using Source Filmmaker. But Source Filmmaker has certain creative limitations. And sometimes in art, that's not a bad thing. Limitations create innovations, as we say. However, with SCP in particular, I don't have really a lot of working room. With Source Filmmaker, I can use any model that's on the Source Filmmaker workshop or the Gmod workshop or the Left 4 Dead workshop or any Source game workshop and port it to SFM fairly easily. But there's things in Source Filmmaker that I want to do, like, you know, make a dude made out of fucking fire that I don't think is really feasible that would look very good, right? There's a lot of really cool things I want to do in SCP animations that Source Filmmaker unfortunately kind of is not really built for. And I've never used Blender before, except a little bit, but not really for anything. It's a long story, but I have basically zero Blender experience. And I figured, hey, this next week, I've got a whole week off from work, whole week off, paid vacation. We're going to be streaming a few days this week. Today, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let's play around with Blender for a week and see if it works. I'm not even convinced I'm going to switch to Blender. I really want to. But if at the end of this week it just doesn't work out, it's too difficult for one reason or another in terms of logistics, then I won't. There's a lot of good things about Source Filmmaker. The fact that basically every asset is completely free in Source Filmmaker. The community will port video game assets to Source Filmmaker for free, literally like a day or two after they come out. They're absolutely incredible. And that may be something that I just can't do with Blender. Blender just might not work because I don't have the models or the maps or the assets to be able to make it work, unfortunately. So we're going to just play around and have fun for a little bit of a week. But obviously, if you guys know, you've been stans of the channel for a while. Some of you, have been like, man, it's been like 2 months since the last Wyatt short. Did he die? Did he go to get milk and never return like every other father figure in my life? And others have been asking, Wyatt, it's been like a year since a real video's come out. Please, Daddy, come home. So, this week, I got a video that's going to be coming out maybe midweek. This is going to be a big video, an actual chunky video. Couple shorts as well. Few shorts, I shouldn't say a couple. A few shorts throughout the week too. And we're going to be working on Blender and we're going to be seeing how things go. We've actually got content back in the pipeline. But I have a question for you, chat. Why the fuck do you guys spam so much on YouTube, chat? Like, it seems like it's just a YouTube thing. And I will call you out for it. Jody Carter, you don't need to type hi 5 times in a row. And Mr. Dogco, what the fuck you doing? I see hi. I see it say hi. I appreciate your enthusiasm. But y'all motherfuckers wouldn't even ever try this on Twitch. You wouldn't even begin to try it on Twitch. Mods, ban them, find them in real life, send them to space without a suit. The most I've said was about 7143. The most I've said was about 7143-J. That's why you will survive today, random. Just today. Wyatt has ultimate riz. Thank you, Balloon. That is true. That is true. Anyway, this is going to be a boring stream. We're going to learn how to use Blender here. We got the Blender docs. This is how I learn things as I guess I'm going to call myself a computer scientist, as a programmer. I love docs. I love reading docs. We're going to go through all of the docs for Blender 4.1. Maybe not today. Maybe it'll take us the whole week. Just start from the top and go to the bottom. And we're going to see how good we could be. I know what I want out of Blender. I know what I'm going to use it for. So this is really just sort of getting familiar with the workspace, messing around with every little thing, even the things I'm not going to use, because when you're learning a new tool, you should always learn everything you can, even if you don't think you're going to use it or you don't have a place to use it right now. Later down the line, just knowing something could be a form of inspiration. I'll give you guys an example. With Source Filmmaker, I had learned how to transmit camera views onto textures, right? Like basically I learned how to make it so that in engine there's a TV screen and whatever's in front of the camera is on the TV screen, right? At first I didn't have any sort of idea on what to do with that, right? Like I didn't know what to do. And then when I was making my 079 video, I was like, oh, I know exactly what to do on how to animate SCP-079. The model I used for 079 in the original like short and then also video, it didn't have the ability to like animate the face or anything. And that's why you see in the video, like you'll see a model of Scout from TF2 and I think a couple other things like fly across his screen. If you know anything about Source Filmmaker, I'm not using animated textures. I'm not using anything funky. It's literally a camera pointed at a still image of 079's face that I put in PNG format into Source Filmmaker, a light that shines on it that's synced to the audio, and then I just like move things back and forth in front of it to give it the illusion of animation. And yeah, it's pretty fun. So I like to sort of learn everything in a software and then see how it goes. You know what I mean? It makes me edge. I love his riz. Okay, well, I feel like you guys are watching me for different reasons than why I am streaming, but I guess that's okay. It's almost 4 a.m. I'm going to sleep. Good night, everyone. Wyatt, don't forget to look under your bed. I'm not going to read the rest of that message, but thank you. Anyway, I have one more bite. Mm. I appreciate you coming in, DX9. Go to bed, you rapscallion. What a journey. What a goddamn journey, dude. Jesus Christ. I'm bored and running on a large amount of caffeine. Play some Secret Lab. Luckily, I could answer both of these comments with the same reply. The title of the stream is Boring Stream Learning Blender for SCP. If you weren't bored right now, I wouldn't be doing my job. Okay, chat. So, let's start from the top here. Let's learn Blender. And by the way, let me show you why I want to learn Blender so much here. Blender animations. I love watching stuff like this. I wanted to switch to Unreal Engine, but honestly, and maybe I will, but stuff like this gets me hard. Stuff like this, I'll never be able to do in Source Filmmaker, and I want to do it. This right here, this smoke effects, like real-time smoke simulations, render with the RTX 4090, okay, you fucking rich piece of shit. You know what, let's just listen to the audio of this. This is a really good YouTuber that made all this, by the way. Super awesome. Look at that, chat. Imagine an SCP animation with this quality. You wouldn't be able to. Your boner would be so big you wouldn't be able to see what you're looking at. As Bjorn, oh, I didn't see his last name. Look at that, chat. Incredible cloth physics. As Bjorn Lotte. God, look at that, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. The graphical fidelity. The incredible beauty of it. This right here. This right here actually made me cum buckets, chat. Look at this. Just imagine SCP-457 Fire, okay? Mr. Fireman. Fully simulated like this. It looks sick as hell, bro. Look at how good this is, chat. Yeah, just imagine 7143-J animated with these graphics. Yeah, RTX doorknob, exactly. Jody, don't say goodbye if you're not gonna leave. Yeah, Jody, you've been saying goodbye for the last few minutes. Look at this, chat. Look at how good this looks. Fuck. 13,500 poly doorknob. Yeah. Minimum. Okay. God, look how sexy this is, chat. There's some other really cool shit here. Let me, we could probably skip the rest of this. Let's see. What's this here? I actually haven't seen this. Ooh, it's ultra wide. This is the kind of stuff I want to make here. Look at this. This is all in Blender, bro. I could do this. If I could learn Blender and I've got the assets. I mean, it's amazing, bro. It is amazing. I mean, good lord, chat. It's so atmospheric. These fries are nasty. Look at the quality, chat. You guys get it, right? You guys get it. Now imagine 173 in here. Imagine 682. Imagine the sexy doorknob. This is real life. Exactly. It could be. Cinema quality, no, even better probably. Yeah. Yeah. The only thing that I could see that surpasses this is Unreal Engine 4 animations. This is actually amazing. There's one here that I've seen before. I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I watched this. Oh my god. So I watched this earlier. This is from Polyfjord, the previous video I showed you guys. This is what actually made me cream myself right here. This here, again, he's making a video about World of Warcraft. If you're an idiot and you don't know World of Warcraft lore, just know big dragon made of fire. We know a guy kind of like that, right? SCP-457. I keep harping on this because this is an SCP I've wanted to make shorts about, and I haven't been able to. And I'm so excited. Look at this, chat, and tell me. Honestly, look into my eyes and tell me. This does not make you actually jizz and also come here, okay? Watch this. This is World of Warcraft. This is like in-game footage. He overlays the animation onto the in-game footage. This is a render. This here is not in-game footage. What the dude you're seeing flying through the air right there, that is rendered in Blender. This is all Blender right here. This here, all Blender. This here, completely in Blender. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that fire. Look at that. This shot is okay. It's pretty good. I feel like the lighting on the smoke is a bit weird. But the next few shots actually sold me, dude. Look at how sick that looks, chat. Look at... Oh my god, bro. It looks so good. One dude made this in a day, in a cave with a box of scraps. Fuck, dude. Fuck, and that fire effect, that was all in Blender. He exported it to like a simulation engine, but put it back in Blender. This model that you see is from a different Blizzard game. It's of Deathwing, but it's... I forgot the name of it. He imported it into Blender, but the fire effect and especially the smoke all animated in Blender.
So I haven't really made an
it is
like this
so... Look at that. That's all Blender right there.
Franchise, and I hope this goes without saying, but I'm not affiliated with or endorsed by Blizzard.
It's so good, bro. Bro, oh my god, dude. Fuck! It's so good. Let me see if I could find Unreal Engine. I did 4. It should be 5 films. Let's see. Here we go. That's a good one. There's another. Here we go. This is this here. I thought about switching to Unreal Engine 5 because look at how good this looks. And you could already see the inspiration with SCP here. Or the overlap, I should say. Look at this, chat. I wanted to do Unreal Engine 5, but I've had hesitations for a few reasons on it. They may be unfounded, though. We'll see. Maybe I'll do a whole week learning Unreal Engine 5. Look at that shit, chat. This actually basically is an SCP animation. Evgeny. It just looks so good, doesn't it, chat? It looks so good. Compared to the dog shit offense to the existence of mankind that I currently shit out on my channel, chat. Compared to this, look at this. The lighting, disgusting. The shading, unbelievably bad. And you know, I could be better at lighting, sure, for sure. But this here, limitation of the engine, let's be real, okay? It just straight up is. But this here, I mean, the volumetric clouds here, the beautiful lighting and shit, the depth of field, the ability to do like, oh, the renders are incredible, chat. It is real life. It's so good, bro. It doesn't look like it was made in Unreal. More like live action, straight up impressive. Yeah. Yeah. It's insane. The big thing for Unreal Engine 5, though, I've looked into it, is the cost of things like models and environments, everything you pay for, and it's ridiculously priced. I've seen like these trees are probably the default trees, but like I've seen tree packs that are like $30 for trees, and that shit adds up. You know, $25 for a hazmat suit model, you know. But look at how amazing that is, bro. Is this the new Call of Duty? No, there's just a video somebody made in Unreal for funsies. Look at that. God, look at the way his feet track into the mud, dude. You can't do that in Source Filmmaker. Not even possible, bro. Look at that. The way it sinks in, creates a little puddle and everything. God damn, bro. God damn. And you know what? I got to show you guys something. I was looking at this earlier. I was looking at another SCP I wanted to make stuff on. SCP 610 in Blender. There's this dude on Reddit that's made like 80 different versions of SCP 610 in Blender. Look at that, chat. The animation is a bit wonky, but don't worry about that. That model, dude. Imagine these models in that video we just watched. The lighting is different. Don't worry about the lighting. But like, look at the models and shit. Look at how grotesque and awesome that shit is, bro. Look, this one's my favorite, I think, because you could say like the fucking rib cage and everything. Those models are super sick. It's so good. It is so good, bro. It is. Oh, that's 610. So I thought that was 096. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. And here we go in Roblox. Let's go. The best animation engine for sure. Let me actually look at the thing with Unreal Engine 5 is, yeah, see, I don't know if, I think there's ways to port models from Blender to Unreal Engine, but like, dude, Blender's just crazy with models, dude. Let's just do SCP models in Blender. I think if you go to, yeah, so there's this website called Sketchfab, and, so a lot of these are just rips from the games, right? Like this is 096 Dark Confinement, which I think is actually Secret Lab, but okay. Oh, what is this, dude? Plague Doctor Game Mask Game Ready. See, that's pretty sick, dude. That looks pretty sick. Come on. Look at the quality of that, chat. Look at how good that looks. And again, if I had a little bit of, you know, a little bit of paper, a little bit of cheddar, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of stack, you know, being able to pay someone to just be like, hey, make this model for me, I think that'd be so cool. Sorry, chat. To be able to pay someone to make models for me would be so cool, bro. What is this? SCP Blender. Wait, what? SCP pack release. Okay, I think this is just the port. But look at that. Even if you take the normal models I have in Source Filmmaker and port them to Blender, the ability to use advanced lighting and like, even if the models look bad, to be able to place them in environments that look like this, just make it 10,000 times better. You know what I mean? The detail in the mask. Exactly, bro. It is crazy. It is so crazy. And I fucking want to switch. Also, obviously, if you know, you know. If you know, you know, bro. My boy Windop already animates in Blender. If you aren't subscribed to Windop already, you should be. He's an absolute unit. It's so stupid. This is another thing you could do in Blender you can't do in Source Filmmaker. It's like really advanced manipulation of models and textures and stuff. You could probably do something like this in Source Filmmaker, where you flatten the model, remove some limbs. It would be a whole nightmare, though. In Blender, like, the whole point of Blender is it's a modeling software, right? Oh my god, dude. This right here. Again, the same models I use, but the lighting, I mean, forget about it, chat. Forget about it. Let me show you a side by side. Somebody who spent years in Source Filmmaker. Frankly, this is some of my best lighting, in my opinion. Best lighting ever. Compared to GigaChad, Blender, probably out of the box. Like, I'm not saying like Windop's bad at lighting, but Windop probably only had to place a few lights and it was good to go. You know, there's definitely a distinct art style here, and that art style will carry over. The way I do rim lights is very specific. It's a lot of technical stuff you don't have to worry about. But like, look at this, chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, God. Oh, the lighting is diabolical, chat. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, I actually love Windop's videos so much, chat. It's so good. Oh, my God, bro. Holy shit. Imagine this. This you can't even do easily in Source Filmmaker, by the way. This, fucking unbelievable, bro. Holy shit. Oh my God. Hubert's basement. Oh. Damn, chat. God damn, bro. God damn, bro. God damn, bro. And again, that's just normal out of the box assets. That's not even doing anything insanely fancy. That is something I'm super excited for and something I really, really want to do with Blender. And yeah. Anyone else just love his voice? Oh. Thanks, gamer. Are you not subbed to him? Why? Oh no, I am. That was just a private browser window. Hold on. I wasn't logged in, but boom, see, subbed right there. Subbed. I think I'm even. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Oh. I think I'm even on his Patreon, or maybe that's Oh, you know what? Doom Guy. I am on his Patreon. I fucking love Doom Guy's stuff. And Doom Guy. Wait, where is he? Doom Guy bot. Here we go. I think he recently switched to Blender or something else. He used to do Source Filmmaker, and he might still, but this is just an aside. This is just me gushing over other animators. I love this guy's shit. Look how... oh my God, bro. I love this channel so much. Doom Guy bot's such a fucking GigaChad. This might be Source Filmmaker, actually. Let me see what other stuff. I know for a fact it used to be, and I don't know if he's switched. Oh, it doesn't say. Anyway, I'm just going gushing grannies over other animators at this point. Sorry, chat. Yeah, don't worry about the porn file, chat. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Turn on notification. Let's see. Doom Guy bot is posted. He absolutely is. 173 is snapped your neck, Wyatt. Nice try. Unsnappable. This neck, made of iron. I love your shorts. Thank you, Annabelle. We've got a few more shorts coming out this week. I'm getting back onto the content grind. It's been a crazy last few months, and I'm basically in a position now where I'm able to actually sit down and just start getting to work. For those of you just coming in and everything, basically, when it comes to the animations, I've wanted to expand out of Source Filmmaker, which is the tool I've used for a long time for all of my animations. I wanted to use better, cooler animations that give me more freedom to make what I want to make. And I've been seriously considering Blender. It's been something I've been thinking about jumping into for a while now. And this stream, we've got basically this entire week. Yeah, this whole week I've got completely off from work, paid vacation, super awesome. I'm just going to sit down and mess with Blender. I've got a whole big video coming out, and it's not going to be an animation or anything. Maybe a little bit of animation in it, but for the most part, it's just going to be a fun little video. I've got a few shorts coming out as well, and we're just rolling back into the streams and actually making content again. The nerd SCP researcher voice. What are you doing in SCP over an test chamber? I love doing his voice so much. What does your company even do? My company? Oh, you mean in real life? I thought you were talking about my YouTube company. I was like, you mean my channel? Well, I don't want to dox the company too much, but basically I just work for a friend's sort of small-ish, medium-sized company. I'd say smallish company. It's about in the realm of 10 to 20 employees. I do basically IT for their websites and their systems and stuff. They host events a couple times a year, and I'll help out with that. We just finished a big event a little bit ago, and now it's kind of like super chill part of the year, and so I'm just taking this week off. And yeah, it's basically what I do for a light day job. It doesn't really pay too much, but it lets me create stuff, and they work with me on my schedule a bit, which is really nice. That's always super good. And yeah, it's a fun little situation, a little work setup, I should say. Starting again to IT work, interning at the moment. Hell yeah, our rules. That's fucking goated. When you say IT, is it like help desk stuff? Is it like actual like programming? Is it like messing with WordPress? What could happen if I mix 008 and 610? That's a good question. Like programming? Hell yeah, that's awesome. I mean, if you do freelance web dev stuff, you get a lot of bank. A lot of people say that AI is going to take over the world, and it will for sure. But unfortunately, it'll never take over the programmer's job. Kind of ironic, when programming was really popping, or when AI was really popping off a year ago, or like when like that I don't know if you guys remember, but there's like a day when ChatGPT came out, and everyone was like, oh shit, it's here. Like, it's not quite here, but it is way sooner than I expected. And everyone started going, oh shit. Oh shit. Like last year, maybe 2 years ago at this point, when ChatGPT came out, that was like an iPhone moment. The world changed overnight. I hear that you guys in school, you don't even write essays anymore. No one even writes emails. Like, everything is ChatGPT. It's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy. Everyone is scared of AI taking over their jobs. Everyone's going, no, oh God, AI is taking over our jobs. And meanwhile, every programmer is like, oh, thank God AI is taking over our jobs. But if you're in like computer science right now, programming, electrical engineering, don't worry. The world will always need programmers. You'll never be able to make obsolete the nerd that's able to talk to computers, because at the end of the day, you'll always need someone. There's a joke, which is that programmers will always be needed because bosses I'm butchering it. What's the joke? It's like until a client can actually articulate what they want, our jobs are safe. Until your boss actually knows what he wants, our job is safe. Basically, the idea is that whenever someone needs a programmer, they don't even know what they really want or know what to say or how to say it. And that's all a programmer is a medium between someone else and a computer. You're basically safe. And you make boku bucks. I wanted to do that before I got into streaming and everything, and like back into YouTube and stuff. I was doing really well with comp sci in college, really having a blast with it and stuff. But I was like, man, I love programming, but you know, there's just that part of me that it doesn't hit, and it's a really big part of me. I've always tried to figure out if there's a way that I could do what I want to do while also doing programming. And unfortunately, I don't think there is. Maybe one day I could write JavaScript and make an animation. That would be incredible. And one day somebody will probably write a JavaScript library to make Blender animations. But until then, unfortunately, teachers have bots that check for that kind of stuff. Well, then you could just get a better ChatGPT that checks for those checks and like rechecks it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you'll always be safe. AI isn't even that good yet. That's the thing. It's not even at its limit, and it's probably hardly close to that limit, which is crazy. A lot of people discount AI for where it is today, but you have to think not about what AI can do today, but what it could do next year, or 2 years from now, or 5 or 10 years from now. I mean, the next decade is going to be really weird for humanity. It really is. We went from chatbot. What was that? What was that chatbot? Was it just called chatbot that you could go to? I think it was just called chatbot. You'd go to as a website and you'd talk to a very rudimentary AI. We went from that to fully simulated AI girlfriends in like a few years. It's crazy, dude. I'm just sitting here. Why were most people here for SCP White freak out and then just leave? Wait, I'm just sitting here. Why were most people here for... I can't read today, Scott. Yes. That's my answer to that question. Yes. It's either robot takeover or humans will learn how to take over the galaxy. Bro, I think I'm more of a sort of gooner believer. I believe that humanity will use robots to goon, and we'll kind of just be like, oh, we don't need to take over the galaxy. Bro, I'm going to just hook up my Goon Tune 4000 headset and just goon all day until I die. How many furry porns have you made already? Are you a master at the craft now? That's for me to know and for you to never find out, fuming. Sorry, but I gotta leave, and unlike that one guy, I'm actually leaving, but I might coke back. Get out of here, Zone. Never coke back again. I don't ever want to see your fucking name in chat. In fact, mods, ban Red Zone, go to his house, wait until he falls asleep, sneak into his house in a non-illegal way, tickle his feet so he wakes up, and run out as fast as you can. And then shit in his front yard. Okay, chat. Blender 4.0 reference manual. Welcome to the manual for Blender, the free and open source 3D creation suite. One sentence in, and I'm already having to... Oh, man. Whew. That's okay. I haven't stumbled on my words yet. This site can be used offline. Okay, good. Getting started. About Blender, installing Blender, configuring Blender, and help system. So we got all these sections here, chat. And I think it's, yeah, all these sections here. So we're just going to open these tabs. I just got them on the side right here. And like I said, I'm not sure exactly how many we're going to get through today. I don't know how big these are or what. There we go. But the idea is by the end of the week, we've gone through this whole thing and we've made the decision. Like I said, I'm pretty certain I want to switch to Blender, but I need to really get a good estimate on how much of an undertaking that is. I need to know how feasible that is. And yeah. So why don't we just jump on into it, chat? We got about Blender. Okay, so wait, hold on. This is before we've installed Blender. About Blender. Introduction. Who uses Blender? Key features. Okay. Okay, this might be a little more I know what I'm gonna do here. Add tab to new group. About Blender. Okay. Introduction. Is this all one document? Oh, okay, good. Oh, thank Christ. These aren't like different. The Blender community. Wait, hold on. Who uses Blender? Okay, Blender's history. Okay, so this is how this works. Okay, I don't need to know this on how to use Blender, right, chat? About free software and GPL. I should maybe learn that because that's copyright stuff. Blender community, that's kind of... Okay. Let's just read the introduction. Who is Blender? Key features. Let's read through that. Just get a basic orientation. I know basically what to use Blender for, but you never know. Like I said, you never know. Even if you know what you want to use a tool for, it's always useful to learn everything you could do with that tool just once, so you get a strike of inspiration. Maybe we read something in the section about sculpting and painting, or whatever the hell the grease pencil is, and later I'm writing an SCP animation, and I think of something really funny to add or really cool to add, and instead of going, oh god, I'd love to do that, but I just can't because I'm limited, I wouldn't be able to animate that, I go, wait a minute, I can do that because I know how to use the grease pencil. You know what I mean? Always be learning, chat. That's the ABCs of getting ahead in life. Always be learning. Any questions so far? You just reminded me of 207. Okay, well, no? Okay, good. Moving on, chat. Welcome to Blender. Blender is free and open source. Blender is a free and open source 3D animation suite. With Blender, you can create 3D visualizations such as still images, 3D animations, and VFX shots. VFX stands for Visual FX. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's no way FX doesn't stand for what I think it does it, chat? What does FX stand for? Effects doesn't stand for effects, does it, chat? As in VFX, visual effects. No, not VFX, okay. I never knew a FX stood for the word effects, which doesn't even have an X in it and doesn't even start with F. I thought it stood for something stupid like focal zimbometer or some dumb shit. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm already learning. Okay. The visual effect shots. You can also edit videos. It is well suited to individuals and small studios who benefit from its unified pipeline and responsive development process. I probably knew that before, chat. You know what? I'm just going to say I knew that before, and I'm lying to you that I didn't know that FX stands for effects. Anyway, being a cross-platform application, Blender runs on Linux, Mac OS, as well as Windows system. It also has relatively small memory and drive requirements compared to other 3D creation suites. Its unique use, its interface uses OpenGL to provide a consistent experience across all supported hardware and platforms. Good. So earlier, oh no, we haven't gone to that section yet, but GPL is basically, don't worry about GPL. It's a nerd thing. Anyway, who uses Blender? Blender has a wide variety of tools, making it suitable for almost any sort of media production. Professionals, hobbyists, and studios around the world use it for creating animations, game assets, motion graphics, TV shows, concept art, storyboarding, commercials, and feature films. Check out the user stories page on the Blender website for more examples. So what are some examples here? Look at all this stuff made in Blender, bro. Visual effects for the Indian movie RRR made in Blender. Blender in game development. Title design from Wonder Woman to Triple X. That's pretty cool. Goodbye, Kansas Studios. Okay, that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, a lot of things use Blender. If you guys didn't know that, if you guys weren't here for when I was literally creaming myself on the videos I was showing you earlier. Blender is a fully integrated 3D content creation suite offering a broad range of essential tools, including modeling, rendering, animation and rigging, video editing, VFX, compositing, texturing, and many types of simulations. This I really like. I really like the idea of simulations. Let me just check something. Okay, physics. Okay, so this is just linking to other parts of the docs that we probably are going to get to. It's cross-platform with OpenGL GUI. Basically, OpenGL, what it is it's a very broadly used. It's called GNU, or it uses the GNU, I guess the GNU public license, GPL, general public license, and actually, what is that? What is the GNU general public license? I thought it was talking about how it uses GNU as an API for the interface. Series of widely used free software licenses or copyleft that guarantee end users the four freedoms to run, study, share, and modify the software. Okay. Why does it keep talking about the interface though? An OpenGL GUI that is uniform across. Okay, so the graphical user interface is OpenGL. That is not what I'm thinking of. OpenGL is not GPL. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking of. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I confused myself when I didn't even need to because I was right in the first place. It is their interface uses OpenGL, which is a very common I guess cross-platform application programming interface. It's a very popular interface that a lot of things use that work no matter what. So a lot of software on like Mac, they have, you know, that UI aesthetic that's default to Mac that you can't really emulate easily on Windows or Linux. With OpenGL, it's a very specific type of UI that could run on basically any machine. And that's why they're saying OpenGL has historically been very customizable, very easy to use and edit. I know Blender has a whole suite of plugins from the community, so it's talking about that probably in the context of it's very easily moddable and you're able to like mess around however you want with it. What is GNU? GNU, from what I understand, is, I forgot what it stands for. Something, was it General New Unix? Unix. It's a Unix framework and API. What is GNU? Operating System and Free Software Movement. GNU's not Unix. Okay. I was a little bit off. I forgot. I've studied GNU before, but I'm going to be honest, I kind of skimmed it. So it's what's called a recursive acronym, where the acronym itself shows up in the definition of the acronym. This happens a lot in programming. Nerds are really stupid that way. So it's not Unix. It's pronounced GNU. Like saying GRU, but replacing the R with N. GNU. GNU is an extensive collection of free software which can be used as an operating system or be used in parts of other operating systems. The use of the completed GNU tools led to the family of operating systems popularly known as Linux. Most of GNU is licensed under the GNU project's own general public license. So yeah, they have their own license for GNU stuff, which, as we looked up earlier, falls under generally what's called not copyright, but comically called copyleft, which is like, in general, you could do basically whatever you want to it. GNU programming. Let me see if I could give you guys some examples of the GNU interface or GNU stuff. Let's see. If you've ever used Unix, you kind of know what you're looking at here. But basically, it's a whole family of software that's used for a lot of different systems, mainly on the Linux stuff. God, we don't really need to go down this route. You guys don't really need to know this. We just need to know how to make the funny fireman and the funny statue man have funny FNAF sex. That's all we're really here for, right? Make your deep as voice as you can. Make your voice as deep as you can. What time is it, chat? 8:16. We're already over the edge. You have to subscribe to the OnlyFans for that. Scott Cawthorne, you are supposed to be making the new SCP version of FNAF. I know. I'm taking you guys down a rabbit hole that we really don't need to go down, and I'm too embarrassed to go down it because I should know way more about GNU, OpenGL, and all that than I really do. I'm kind of talking out of my ass a little bit. Anyway, any questions so far, chat? I say sheaf of papers started it all since Site 19 as 001 doesn't make any sense. I have my own theory as to 001, and maybe I'll make a video on it one day. So you've been streaming for 2 hours and learned 5 minutes worth of Blender. Nope, not even. We haven't even downloaded it yet. It is a high-quality 3D architecture enabling fast and efficient creation workflow. It boasts active community support. See blender.org/community for an extensive list of sites. See, that's what's really important. 3D software is super useful when you've got a big community. Look at Source Filmmaker. By the way, let me just put this into perspective a little bit here. Also, I don't know why you guys DM me on Steam. I never really look at your DMs. So, Source Filmmaker has an insane amount of stuff on their workshop. Where is this button? Visit the workshop. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so just released this week, we got this fun thing where you could change the viewport resolution. That's kind of cute. We got whatever the hell this is. We got enhanced Nick, link in the description. That's actually kind of fun. Let's browse by, let's do items, and let's do most popular all time. Of course, sans Undertale. We've got the check marks means I've downloaded this model. I've downloaded basically everything here. It's crazy. Source Filmmaker has, how many is this? 805 pages, 805 times 30. So almost, was that 20 something thousand models or graphics or particle effects or maps or whatever. 20,000 in Source Filmmaker alone. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it. And it has extended the shelf life of this effectively piece of abandonware. Valve abandoned this the second they released it 10 years ago. Community is everything for stuff like this. What's your favorite SCP? Is that Peanut or the Goo Monster? That is a question I'm answering in an upcoming video. All right. It has a small executable, which is optionally portable. Okay, good. You could download the latest version of Blender here. Well, I will be downloading it when I get to the installing Blender section. So nice try, bitch. Blender makes it possible to learn up to Blender makes it, I gotta stop reading fast. I gotta just take it slow. I'm always fast and the furious. I'm always like bouncing from point to point. I just gotta take it slow. That's what I gotta do. Because I read faster than I can yap. You know what I mean? And it just trips over itself, you know? Civilization isn't supposed to know we're real. Okay. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys just talking with yourselves? Am I just reading out loud to myself? That's fine. If you guys want to babysit yourself, that's totally... That's good. That's preferable, honestly. Good point, Mr. Bright. Yeah, you guys are just talking with yourself. Okay, good. Okay, good. Let's see. Blender makes it possible to perform a wide range of tasks, and it may seem daunting when first trying to grasp the basics. However, with a bit of motivation and the right learning material, it is possible to familiarize yourself with Blender after a few hours of practice. That's what we want to do. This manual is a good start, though it serves more as a reference. There are also many online video tutorials from specialized websites. Well, too bad. You're gonna teach me everything. Despite everything Blender can do, it remains a tool. Great artists do not create masterpieces by pressing buttons or manipulating brushes, but by learning and practicing subjects such as human anatomy, composition, lighting, animation principles, etc. Very true. 3D animation software such as Blender can have an added technical complexity and jargon associated with the underlying technologies. Terms like UV maps, materials, shaders, meshes, and subdivs are the media of the digital artist, and understanding them even broadly will help you use Blender to its best. That's why at the bottom here we've got this glossary of terms. So if we wanted to look up, let's say, let's look at UV maps. I know what a UV map is, but let's see if this knows what it is. A UV map defines a relationship between the surface of a mesh and a 2D texture. In detail, each face of the mesh is mapped to a corresponding face on the texture. It is possible and often common practice to map several faces of the mesh to the same or overlapping areas of the texture. So basically, from what I understand, Jesus Christ, Tinos, calm down. What is that spam? Holy fuck. Basically, from what I understand, so a mesh is a model, basically, and a 2D texture, that's like the skin you're going to apply to the model, or like the image you'll apply to the model. The UV map basically maps on, what does UV stand for? What does UV stand for in UV map? Let's see. The letters U horizontal and V vertical. Oh, okay. U stands for horizontal. And V stands for vertical. That one makes sense. U horizontal. What? Okay. That's a little, I feel like that's a little confusing. But okay. Anyway, this would be a very common UV map is like this 2D texture, or this 2D image that then wraps around a model. You see these numbers here. I'm assuming, as I was saying here, common practice is to map several faces of the mesh. Again, that's like the model itself. This is the mesh to the same or overlapping areas of the texture. So you could see a lot of twos, a lot of, like, I guess the same regions for one reason or another. You see, here we go, 3D UV mapping and 3D coat. I guess that's a software. Basically, you've got the texture and it wraps around the model, basically. That's what 3D mapping is. UV mapping. I keep saying 3D mapping for some reason. It's literally not even 3D whatsoever. Anyway. And then what's a subdiv? What is a subdiv? Let's see. Subdivision surface. A method of creating smooth, higher poly surfaces which can take a lower poly mesh as input. See also Cat Mole Clark subdivision surface on Wikipedia. Okay. So we gotta look at Wikipedia. Subdividing. Technique for adding more geometry to a mesh. It creates a new vertices on subdivided edges. New edges between subdivisions and new faces based on new edges. If creating new edges cross a new vertex, it is created at their crossing point. Okay. So let's say you've got a ball that's created with a certain amount of triangles. I guess subdividing would be increasing the complexity of the triangles, adding more triangles. Smoother, higher poly surfaces, which can take a lower polygon mesh as an input. Yeah, so you have, say, a low poly sphere, and then you subdivide it so it makes it more detailed. Cat Mole Clark subdivision on Wikipedia. Wow, that is very fascinating. Interesting. You know what? Let's just get to that point and then we'll worry about that. We're still in the intro here. Good. Yeah, good. Also, I probably won't even model anything in Blender, so I don't even care about subdivs. So keep reading this manual, learn the great tool that Blender is, and keep your mind open to other artistic and technological areas. And you, too, can become a great artist. All right. Blender's Fucking history. Okay. Yeah, interesting, very cool, very interesting. Wow, incredible, very cool. Very cool. Wow, holy moly. Holy moly. Wow, incredible. Incredible, simply unbeatable. Wow, incredible. All right. Isn't the stream named Boring Stream? Yeah, you guys better not be having any fun right now. Why is you streaming this? Why am I streaming this? That's a good question. I don't know why I'm streaming it. I just am, you know. I figured just take you guys along the journey with me. I figured it'd be fun. I could just do this alone, but I like to yapping with you guys, you know. Anyways, Wyatt, can you help us out with 343, SCP-343? You don't need my help on that, bro. He Gucci. 343 is my bro. He's my bud. He's my good time cheese. Hear me out. What if you showed Shy Guy his own face? No one's ever thought of that before. That's a really good one. You should keep thinking of more shower thoughts. I don't even think I've put that in a shower thought. Because I'd have to go back to the really early ones. I have a few Google Word docs that have every single shower thought I've ever put in a shower thought video. I don't think that ever made it in a video because I was like, this is too easy. This is too much of a load. Everyone's thought of that. Why put that? Everyone's thought of that. That's not a new, funny, interesting shower thought. Why hasn't 096 looked at his own face? Yeah, I don't think that's ever made it into one of my shower thoughts. You guys could correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I should put it in there just for fun. The next SCP shower thought is shower thought number 96, aka 096. Maybe I'll just do that. I'll just have one shower thought and it'll be that. SCP shower thoughts. What would happen if SCP-096 just looked at his own face? And this user wanted to know, what would happen if SCP-096 just looked at his own face? After you subscribe, let me know. And that's it. The easiest shower thought. Oh, and this user wants to know, what would happen if SCP-055, the unknowable meme, looked at SCP-096's face? Would 096 know what it looks? What if it's just a fucking box? What if it doesn't have eyes? What if anything? What if anything? Okay. I'm losing it. I'm already losing. I haven't even downloaded Blender. I'm already losing it. Blender is released approximately every 3 months. You can keep up to date with the latest changes through the release notes. Oh, okay. They worded that weirdly. They have an update every 3 months. Okay, and then 4.0 came out March 26th. March, April, May, June. Okay, so in about a month, we're going to get a new Blender. I guess Blender 4.2. November, March. Okay, that's more than 3 months. If you can't count, but okay, that's fine. Interesting. I have a little history with, I think, Blender 2.7. That's a story for another time. I told you guys I basically never used Blender before. That's a little bit of a lie. I've used Blender 2.7, but literally for nothing. Literally didn't use it for anything, but I had to use it for literally nothing. That's a long story. Don't worry about it, though. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, installing on Windows. Let me just, check the downloading of Blender page to find the minimum requirements. Install from zip. Tip, how to make portable installation. Install from Microsoft Store. Can be installed from the Microsoft Store by searching for Blender. Updating on Windows. Can I just download it? Can I just download fucking Blender? When an update for Blender is available on store, it'll be installed. Okay, I guess I install it on the Microsoft Store now. Okay. It used to be you would just download it from their website, but I guess I'm not I hope I'm not screwing anything up by doing it this way, but okay, whatever, fuck it. Let it be all about 096. So real talk, that's what it is going to be about. I do want it to just be about 096. I think that'd be really fun. I also wanted to do something very fun for SCP Shower Thought 100, which is why I haven't done 096 yet, because I wanted to do 096, 97, 98, 99, and then I wanted to make Shower Thought 100 a whole big video. I thought that'd be really cool, you know? Dr. Bright, even if you get annoying spam, don't attach a picture of 096's 096 to the message. True. Dude, why is it taking forever to download? Good lord, it's half a gig, bro. This shit should be done by now. Two hours after the stream started, chat, we're finally installing Blender. And here we go. Blender. Activate. There we go. There it is, chat. There it is. Now, before we touch anything, I'm going back to the docs, okay? I said I'm going back to the docs, okay? There we go. All right, configuring Blender. We're done with this, right? We're done. We don't need any more of this. We're gonna configure Blender, right? We can just close this. We don't need you. We don't need the About Blender section. Do we even need this? Introduction language, input, file and paths, save and load, displays, input device, head-mounted display. Oh, VR, yo, hey, yo. Hey, yo, we kind of want to look at this. If you guys don't know, I use VR. I use my, Valve Index. Little wands right there, little wanders, and then I've got vibe trackers right down there. I use that for the mocap ever since the since the start of the SCP Explained animations. The 173 video was the first video I did for with the VR mocap, and since then that's what I've been using. So this could actually be useful. Let's put all of this in a group tab. Add tabs to group. New group. Configuring Blender. Boom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We'll make it blue. Perfect. Okay, introduction languages. You can change language. Input. Keyboard emulation. Enable third mouse button. Oh, if you have a middle mouse button, this allows you to hold Alt or OS key while dragging. Oh, that's Windows key, I think. What is OS key? I think OS key is the Windows key. Keyboards. Or the Out Systems web app. What? OS key allows controlling and interacting with Out Systems web applications using the keyboard. The application includes the actual component. What the fuck? Was the OS key for Blender on Mac? Because on the Mac, the key overrides the OS behavior. So if you press Command S, Blender saves the file. This is how the Mac OS is. What? Was OS key? Okay, okay, I was right the first time. I don't know what this is. This confused me. I'm scared. The OS key is either the Windows key or the Mac key. That's all that matters. Okay. Okay, good. So sorry, I just got flashbanged there. If you don't have a middle mouse button, you can enable it, which allows you to hold Alt or S key while dragging with the mouse to orbit. Okay. Okay, so enabling that. Preferences, input, keyboard. Maybe I'll just do that right now. Man, I'm already lost. Where was that? Preferences, input, keyboard, emulate, numpad. What? Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, where did... Hold on. What the fuck? Whoa, holy shit, what just happened? If you don't have a middle mouse button... Oh, this is only if you don't have a middle mouse button. Okay. Wow, that's so... I just brain fucked myself. Holy shit. If you have a compact keyboard... I do have a compact keyboard. I don't have a numpad. Without a separate numpad, enable preferences, input, keyboard, emulate numpad. This gives you the 3D view shortcuts regularly used on the number pad. Okay. Preferences, input, keyboard, emulate number pad. Holy shit, chat. Where is preferences? I guess that'll be file. Edit, preferences. Input, keyboard, emulate number pad. Okay. Main 1 through 0 keys act as the number pad ones. Useful for laptops. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. 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 I hope that didn't overwrite some other things that the keyboard uses, but that's fine. Files and paths. You can set options for what image editor, GIMP, Krita, and animation player to use. That's good. Preferences, file paths. Let's look at that. Edit, preferences. Hold on, do I not see it here? Am I blind? Preferences, file paths. I'm in preferences. Oh, I am blind. Okay. Fonts, textures, sounds. Okay. Documents, Blender assets. Okay, I might change this later when I get my head around all these different things, but for now, that's fine. Configuring peripherals. Ooh, here we go. Full HD display or higher is recommended. Multiple monitor setups are supported, and workspaces can be configured to span multiple monitors. Excellent. Input devices. Keyboard. Recommended keyboard with numeric pads. Sorry. Recommended 3-button mouse with scroll wheel. We got that. Graphic tablet, touchpad. NDOF device, also known as a 3D mouse. Ooh, what the hell's that? NDOF device. How you guys doing, chat? Holy shit. Hey, yo, chat, I want a 3D mouse, bro. What the fuck? Hey, yo. Holy shit. You think I could finally be good at Fortnite with that? Holy fuck. Yo, dude's got a knob, bro. What the hell? That's cool as fuck. If you don't have a middle mouse button or numpad, you could emulate these in the input preferences. 3 mouse button, 2 mouse button, okay. Numpad emulation. If you don't have a numpad on the side of your keyboard, you may want to emulate one. You can then use the number row at the top of the keyboard instead, but you'll no longer have access to these keys' original functions. Okay, so that was what I was worried about. You know what, chat? I do have a gaming mouse. Look at this. I think this is already pre-set up to be the number pads. The number, like number pad 0 through 12. I might just be able to still use the number pad with that. I just realized 10,000 IQ plays, so I'm going to go back to input. I'm going to fuck off with number pad. Because I don't want to... I like having the most hotkeys. Okay, keyboard, blah, blah, blah. Graphic tablet, touchpad. Can provide a more traditional method of controlling the mouse cursor using a pen. We do have a graphics tablet, chat. I bought like a $250 tablet to stream with, and we used it once, and that was it. That was literally it. I used to be obsessed with SCP. I still know some. Well, I'm glad to hear that you're getting over it. Hopefully you can fully cleanse yourself of that that obsession. That's good to hear. You're on the upswing. Good God. Hopefully you'll forget all of them one day. Fox, get hard dops and box cutters. They will make life 10x easier. Hard dops and box cutters? What the hell are you talking about? Oh? Hard ops blender. That's what am I looking at? Appreciate the $2 by the way, Fox. I don't know why my OBS is having a conniption fit, and I guess TTS just doesn't work on YouTube today. It says no thank you, I really don't. I appreciate it, I appreciate the money, but I'm not gonna let his donation go through. I just don't. On a religious level, I don't believe in foxes. I'm sorry, Wyatt. I'm sorry. He had a very incredible donation message, but me as OBS, I cannot in all good conscience let him type whatever that was. I will not say it in the fun GLaDOS voice. I will not, no matter how much you try. I'm sorry, I'm just yapping because I'm trying to find my password for something. I know this sounds completely... It's just unadulterated lunacy you're listening to. And completely unprecedented. I'm just trying to see if I could get this fixed. Live control panel, there we go. Incredible, that was completely useless. Thank you very much, OBS, once again proving how useless you truly are. Okay, well, that's cool. Anyway, let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, wait, what are you talking about, Foxtail? Hard offs and box cutters? I do appreciate the $2, by the way. Have you guys tried to contain Curious George? Okay. Why are you learning Blender? I should just have that in the title. Basically, learning Blender to make animation better. Currently, animation in Source Filmmaker, okay. But animation in Blender, way better. Better, gooder animation. Really good animation. WY, thank you. Thank you, Borderline. Hard ops and box cutter. Is that like a plugin? Easy Start Part 2. New tool. Oh yeah, it looks like it. To make like super detailed. That's why I'm looking. That's why it like keeps popping up. Hard op / box cutter ultimate bundle. That's oh, it's a bundle of stuff. Yo, huh? Hey, yo, what the fuck? What is this? There's no audio. There we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
And then
Hello, Mario. Buy hard ops and box cutters separate. Okay, they're two separate things. They're completely different. Do you want me to buy a box cutter in real life? Are you just telling me like, you know, this is kind of like one of those good life advice things, like buy a plunger, you know, before you need a plunger type situation, you know what I mean? Because like, you never want to buy a plunger when you need a plunger, you know? Is that just what you're just buy a box cutter in real life? Gum Road. Okay, I'm just gonna do hard ops. It's they're both together. Fancy 'em. They're just guns. They're really cool sci-fi looking thingamajigs. Is this a doohickey collection? $20 doohickey collection? What we offer in hard ops. Simplified entry system. Using hard ops is as easy as pressing Q. Okay. Our menu dynamically updates to offer you the best option when you need it. Years of tuning has went into ensuring Q brings forth the best tools. Okay, so I guess it adds a hotkey. We offer an extensive workflow capable of taking you to the next level. It's a hotkey plugin. It doesn't even, does it come with doohickeys? This is a good one. Okay. Video demo. Bitch, this is a 2-hour demo? What the fuck? It's also outdated? Okay.
Handy. In addition, if you control minus, this object, as you can see with the logo in the corner, is red, which means this is a bull shape. That means that when I press Q, it'll...
Okay, so it's for modeling. That good one. Okay, so hard ops is a modeling thing. And then box cutter, I'm assuming, is also a box cutter 7.2.0. Okay. Why is it, what, is this from the same person? That's why it's got the same design here, where it like this here. Non-destructive or destructive, your choice. Okay. Endless potential and free updates. Yeah, good. Cool. Thanks. Okay, so it's modeling stuff. I don't know how much modeling I'm going to do in Blender. My dream goal is to outsource the modeling to someone way better than me and leave the animation, sort of set design, lighting, cinematography up to me, as in like that's what I do. I'm not a good I don't make good looking good thing, you know what I mean? But I'll still definitely check him out, Fox. When we get to that section, remind me. It's probably not going to be today, but into the modeling and sculpting section, who knows, maybe I'll fall in love with it and I'll just have streams where I'm like modeling stuff for fun. You never know, you know? If you use inverse kinematics for the animation, it will save an insane amount of time. For animations. I mean, I just use mocap. That's the biggest time saver. Yeah, but IK regs, I mean, yeah, absolutely, of course. I mean, yeah. That's another thing. You know what? Do I have any Blender gurus in the chat? Do I have anyone that uses I mean, obviously we know at least one guy in here that uses Blender, that's Fox. Does Blender have an animation editor like Source Filmmaker? Because that, from what I understand, is such a big tool, the animation editor. Whereas, from what I know, Unreal Engine 4, and this is why Unreal Engine 5, this is why I'm not using Unreal Engine, is because it only has a what's it called? A key. What's it called? A key, not a keynote, not a keypad. A key. What's it called? What's the thing called? A key frame. Thank God. Oh my God. My mind's just boggled right now. A keyframe. Unreal Engine 5 only has a keyframe editor. And that doesn't work too well with mocap data, because mocap data is basically, it's just capturing keyframes on all the limbs 60 times a second. So using a keyframe editor, not very useful for it. But the animation editor in Source Filmmaker is amazing. It's called the graph editor. Okay, awesome. There is something over here, I think, with the graph editor. Maybe not. Maybe it's in a subsection I saw earlier. Okay, so it does have an animation editor. That's awesome. That is really good to know. Yeah, no, if you right-click at the bottom, at the top of Blender, you can open a new window and open the graph editor, which is that. Okay, good. I know. So here's my experience with Blender. For those of you that missed it, 0 experience. I have one. If you could say that Blender is like, you have levels in Blender, I have a 1 experience point in level 0 of Blender, which is that in my old animations before the mocap suit, you could tell, you could really tell the old Secret Lab animations and the gun guide animation, that I was using motion capture for that, but I didn't have a VR suit or a VR headset or anything, and I used basically on my phone. It's an app you could still get called TDPT, and it is basically a what are they called? A VTuber. It's a VTuber software basically, and it was the only software I could find that could let me record movements, and it would record them in a .bvh file, and then I could send it to my computer using Discord. Just send it as a Discord DM, the file to my computer, and then use Blender 2.0 to map that animation to a Valve biped rig that I'd then import back into Source Filmmaker. And that was the extent of Blender. I used Blender. Literally, all I know about Blender is you could press X and D and it deletes the default cube. And RY90 will rotate on the Y-axis 90, and RX90 will rotate on the X-axis 90. That's all I know. That's all I needed to ever know. And that was like 2.7, I think, a while ago. That's not so great. Yeah, no, no. I'm coding procedural animation right now. Oh. I heard about that. I was stoked about that. I saw that a while ago. Procedural. There's procedural animation. There was a software that was using that. Maybe it was animation with AI. Where is the Cascader, dude? Cascader. I was so excited for this. I still am. This is insane because this is all pose to pose. This is insane. It uses AI to interpolate between the frames. You could really tell with that one, the backflip is a teeny bit jank, but there's ways to also, my mocap data with the VR suit isn't perfect. And so having something like this that could do touch-ups, this to me, to be able to do that, my mocap suit, I can't do that. I can't get on the ground. I can't flip around. Even with a VR suit, I'm limited to certain things. If I obscure the sensors with the Valve lighthouses here, it gets wonky. There's a lot of touch-up I generally do in Source Filmmaker. To be able to do insane stuff like this, bro, I was keeping up with Cascader. I should actually be sub to them. I've been keeping up with them so long because oh my god, bro. Oh my fucking god. They are missing, I think, just a couple things. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, I've seen this before. It's so clean, bro. It is so fucking clean. Look at that. Look at that shit. And that is all just from post to post. It is amazing. I specialize in 3D modeling guns. I could do SCPs though. Oh, really, Fox? Really? Do you have a little portfolio I could look at? I might have I might be in the market for a shit ton of SCP models in the near future. You could probably guess. You could do S for scale and G for movement. Yeah, I know one of the big things about Blender is there's a hotkey for like literally everything, which as a Vim user, as someone who programs with the fucking Vim plugin for Source VS Code and fucking hates to look at his mouse, the idea of using a keyboard for basically everything is awesome. I've seen some like speed renders or whatever of people modeling stuff in Blender, and it just looks like they have a fucking a whole suite of keybinds and shit they use to do a whole bunch of crazy shit. I really like that stuff. It's super cool. Okay, let's see. That's the definition of interpolation. No, I know, but I don't know if you're familiar with Cascader, but the way it interpolates is fucking crazy. Let me see if I could find let's see. When I say interpolates, I don't mean just basic shit. I mean product demo. Let's see here. Okay, so for this, they probably, I don't know if it shows it very well, but they probably had a few keyframes where it's like one animation, two animation, and then he's on the box. And the AI will do all of this. It will do all of the limbs, all of the motion. It's like one, yeah. So this here, these are the keyframes they put in. and the gray, everything in between, is Cascadeur AI interpolation. It is fucking nuts. So you could see that for that animation, there were just a few keyframes. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. And it's context aware. So as you could see, it jumping onto that box, it knew like the way it has to like recoil itself on the box, the fact that the legs can't clip through it and everything. It's crazy. It does a whole shit ton of muscle simulation and stuff like that. Cascadeur is seriously incredible. If you take a look at it, it's friggin' wild, dude. I can do audio if needed. Sound design for a few. Oh shit, really? Hold on a sec. Give me a sec. I'm gonna write down some names real quick. Give me just 1 sec, chat. Let me just write down some names real quick. Pumpkin. Sound design. Okay. Okay, and then Fox, where'd you go? Foxtail. Foxtail's gaming. Modeling. Okay. I was inspired by that Minecraft video that was just there. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, yeah. It's super crazy. How do you say sneakers? Okay, Foundation. I'm very here and there. No problem. If you've got stuff on your YouTube channel I could check out, then I'll definitely check it out and let you know. You can just search up my songs on Newgrounds, or that works too. Just Pumpkin, and that's basically my stuff. Alright, I'll check it out after the stream. I was playing SL and this guy told me to press Alt F4 at the same time. Nice, Flash. Nice. Okay, let's go back to learning Blender, shall we, chat? Configure peripherals, head-mounted display. Oh yeah, this is what I'm interested in. HMDs make it possible to place users in an interactive virtual environment attached to the head. They track head movements to project a seemingly surrounding world on a small screens in front of the user's eyes. VR, But what about mocap? What about mocap? Requires Steam VR, okay. But what about mocap? What about mocap? Okay. There's probably a community plugin for that, right? Motion tracking and masking. Wait, where is this? Do I already have this here? Oh, that's probably not motion tracking as in mocap. That's probably something else, but okay. Okay, that's exciting. There's definitely got to be plugins that lets you do Steam VR for mocap data. If not, I already have a solution for that. There's this incredible piece of software called Mocap Fusion VR Playtest. The guy that makes and maintains the software is so fucking incredible. This thing literally is amazing. I use it for my motion capture for Source Filmmaker. It natively exports to .dmx, which is what Source Filmmaker uses, and you can save .wav files that you can use in Source Filmmaker. That's basically the only reliable audio you can use in Source Filmmaker. So you can do motion capture. What I do is I do motion capture, and it tracks the audio, like it records the audio too. And I import both of them into Source Filmmaker, and it makes syncing up animation and audio so much easier. The audio, of course, is really bad on the VR mic. I just re-record the audio in post-production in Adobe Premiere. It's so much better. But the guy that makes and maintains this has a Discord server. He's so fucking incredible. I think his name is Grant. And I asked him one day, because the audio that gets exported is, I think, like 41,000 hertz or whatever, and Source Filmmaker only supports like 35,000 hertz or something. I forgot the exact numbers, but if you wanted to use the audio that gets exported in this, you had to first convert it using like another software, and it was kind of just tedious and annoying. And I asked him on Discord, I was like, hey, in a future update, can you add the ability where a user in Mocap Fusion VR can change the bit rate of the audio that the .wav is exporting for use in Source Filmmaker, make it just a little bit easier? And he's like, I got you, King. And literally like 3 hours later, I think it's this update right here. It's this update right here. January 24th, I asked him, can you change the sample rate of the microphone on export? And within an hour, he posted this to Steam. I was like, holy shit. He hasn't posted anything since. He might be dead, but he's an actual Giga Chad tier gamer, dude. Anyway, that's just me swooning over my boy for a little bit. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, that was all that, blah blah blah. Okay, that's nothing. Defaults. Okay. When you start Blender for the first time or update to a new version, the interface, the interactive region of the splash screen is replaced with a couple initial preferences to configure how you interact with Blender. Okay, that was that one menu that vanished, right? Excellent. I probably... Okay. I wonder if we close this and we open up Blender again. I wonder if we could get that to pop back up. Good! I think this is the same menu. It might have been a little bit different. Okay. But, that's fine. Create new settings, shortcuts, presets for the default key map for Blender. Note that this manual assumes that you use the Blender key map. Okay, probably do. Select with, control with mouse. Spacebar controls the action of the spacebar. Okay. Starts playing through the timeline. Opens the toolbar underneath the cursor to quickly change the active tool. This option is good if doing a lot of modeling or rigging. Okay. Opens the menu search. This option is good for someone who is new to Blender and is unfamiliar with its menus and shortcuts. It's exactly me. Theme, choose between light and dark theme for Blender. Okay. Save new settings. Saving defaults. Loading factory settings. You can revert. Oh, okay. You can revert your customization to Blender's defaults. Okay. Default factory settings. Okay, okay. Okay, good. I guess we're all good with that. Help system. So now we're on to the next section. We're just about done with getting started, chat. And now we can actually learn how to use this. Let's see. SCP, you amaze. Thank you, Flash. I appreciate it. Wyatt, how do you do? Okay. Foundation, I need you to calm down, my guy. Thank you. Okay, you guys are just RPing in chat. Okay, I'll let you guys just keep doing what you're doing. Okay, Blender has a range of built-in and web-based help options. Tooltips. Tooltip of the render selector in the info editor. Okay, so hover over things and you get tooltips. When hovering the mouse cursor over a button or setting, after a few instants, a tooltip appears. Elements. The context-sensitive tooltip might contain some of these elements. Short description, shortcut, value, library, source file of the active object, disabled, red, the reason why the value is not editable. Python. When Python tooltips are enabled, a Python expression is displayed for scripting, usually an operator or property. Interesting. So I guess a lot of plugins are made with Python, maybe? That's good to know. Context-sensitive manual access. You may want to access help for a tool or area within Blender. Shortcut is F1. To do so, hover over the tool or button you need help with and use the keyboard shortcut or context menu item to visit pages of this reference manual from within Blender. This opens a web page relating to the button under the cursor, supporting both tool and value buttons. We do not currently have 100% coverage. You may see an alert, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so like if I hover over the tools button and press F1, okay, that brings up a little thing on whatever I just hovered over. I hovered over tools and that brought up the properties section. That's good to know. Okay, I guess that's under tools. Tools is probably in here somewhere. Active tool and workspace setting. Okay, that's good to know. F1 is the help me, what on God's green earth am I looking at? Okay, good. Good, excellent. Let's see, help menu, web links. The first option, this menu provides direct links to Blender related websites. Save system info. This exact system information, which can be useful for including in bug reports, inspecting the configuration, or diagnosing problems. You'll be prompted to save a text file called system info. Contains it. Okay, cool. Good to know. Next section. First section, user interfaces. We are finally starting to learn Blender user interface. Oh. Oh, a section has a lot of stuff. Each. Oh. Billy. Okay, wait. But like, surely these aren't all different pages. Like, these are all going to be the same page, like the Windows system page or whatever. And they're going to be... I see. It's a drop down. And sometimes the drop downs have drop downs. Sometimes the drop downs have drop downs. Okay. Okay. Add tabs to group. User interface. Well, chat. Let the learning begin. What is your favorite color? Blue? Mine is green. Ooh, don't call him Shirley. What a fun and intriguing cube. Markiplier said smashed a female 049. Pixar didn't happen. Oh boy. Hold on, we get this right in here. There we go. Okay, so... Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to close all these tabs and just reopen them real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Okay, so we have so many tabs open. They go off the screen. That's good. That's really good. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So we just read 29 little lessons here. And these are pretty little. These aren't too bad. We read... Oh, we can't make groups inside groups, huh? Okay, fine. Where's search here? Okay, right there. Okay, and then this guy has a lot of his own things. I guess these are all subsections in these pages. Okay. I don't know if you read sculpting. but it would be a good one for modeling. I'm going to read all of this. All of these, I've already decided I'm doing all of this week. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm doing it. Let's get started, chat. Windows System Introduction. After starting Blender and closing the splash screen, which I think we did, the Blender window... You know what? I don't know what we're going to do. Hold on a sec, chat. Let me set something up here. I think it's... No. No. Hold up. How do we do this again? There we go. Okay. Okay. See, using my absolute Windows finesse, I have found out about a thing called workspaces in Windows, and it's really cool. You could create multiple desktops. I am going to move this to desktop 2. Actually, I'm going to move this to desktop 1. I'm going to move Blender to desktop 2. And that way, I should just be able to do this. Yes! You see that, chat? I can just switch it between the two desktops. And, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good, chat. That's good. Okay. So, splash screen, Blender window should look like the image below. Blender's interface is separated into 3 main parts. The top bar at the very top consists of the main menu, which is used for saving, importing, and exporting files, configuring settings, and rendering, among other functions. Area in the middle, which is the main workspace. So that's this whole workspace. And the status bar at the bottom, which displays shortcuts, suggestions, and relevant statistics. Okay, so top menu, and then areas and status bar. So the top menu, very simple, like every program. You've got the file, the edit, you've got all this stuff, which I guess layout, models, sculpting. Maybe these are like presets for like Adobe Premiere, where it changes it changes everything you're looking at. UV editing for like UV textures and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so it's these are like pre-made, and then I bet, yeah, with this plus sign, I bet you could make new whatever these would be called. What are they called? The main workspace. You can make new like workspace layouts and stuff. No, let's see. Rendering among other functions. I don't know if these things have names, but active workspace. Oh yeah, so these things are called workspaces. So you could create new workspaces just like in Premiere and have things set up sort of the way you want to. I'll be leaving now. Hope you enjoyed our roleplay. I hope you have a good night, Foundation. I really do. I will read back this entire stream and read the entirety of your roleplay, and I will judge it, and if I like it, then you get to live another day. If not, then tonight will be your last night on Earth. You don't need to learn all of that, half of those stuff. You don't need to learn, by the way. Oh yeah, I figured, Foxtail. I just like learning the most about software and like programming languages and stuff. I know it sounds super stupid, even if it's something I don't intend to ever use, like the grease pencil. I mentioned this earlier. Like, I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know if I'll ever use this. I'm not a modeler, but I feel like the more you know about a tool, even if it's things you're not going to really utilize in your job, the better you're able to communicate things. Like, let's say I'm working with a 3D modeler, right? With a contracted guy that, you know, I need you to make a bunch of SCP models with me, right? The fact that I know about the basics of sculpting and painting, about rigging, about physics. Maybe I could say, you know, I want SCP-049, right? Here's a general description of him, and here's the technical specs that I want for him. I don't want him to have too many vertices because this is a low poly render, or maybe I want a basic render of the full face, and then I want high detailed buzzwords, I don't know the terms, whatever, very nice, you know, textures on the face because I want to do close-ups or whatever, you know, things like that. You're more able to easily communicate with the people that do know it really well, you know. Why do cows wear bells? Their horns don't work. Okay. See you next stream, Foundation. That's going to be on Monday. Jody. How's it going, Jody? My chat's a little wonky. I just chat the same thing multiple times just to grab your attention, but never worked. So expect me saying the same banana pill thing in the chat. Oh yeah, Scott, my brain just filters out when people spam the same thing over and over again. I sent my work on Discord. I'll bet. Let me check this out. Let's see. Where'd you send it on Discord? Okay. 2 years of experience. Okay. I'm learning to color weapons. Okay. I like these shapes. I like what I'm looking at. I like these specs. Okay. We may talk. What are these other people that just message me? Who are you people on Discord? Who are you people? Good to know, though. Good to know. I'll have my people talk to your people. But I'm not one of those annoying spammers, so be glad. I've never been glad in my life, Scott. How do you count cows with is cow cleared? Jody, I don't know what that question is. Anyway, Blender's default screen layout, top bar blue, areas green, and says bar red. Okay. Customization, keyboard shortcut. Blender makes heavy use of keyboard shortcuts to speed up work. These can be customized in the key map editor. Okay. We're gonna get to that later, but okay. Key map editor. Yeah, you could edit key maps. No shit. Okay, good. Theme colors. Blender allows for most of its interface options, colors to be changed to suit the needs of the user. If you find that the colors you see on screen do not match those in the manual, it could be that your default theme has been altered. Creating a new theme or selecting such altering a pre-existing one can be done by opening the preferences and clicking on the themes tab. Accessibility. Blender has several options for visual visibility customization, including resolution, scale, ability to load custom fonts, blah 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 blah. Excellent. Splash screen. When starting Blender, the splash screen appears in the center of the window. It contains options to create new projects or open recent ones. More detailed description can be found below. Okay, splash screen. Inside Blender, look anywhere outside or press escape. Note, when starting Blender for the first time or opening a new version, the interactive region contains a quick setup process. Oh shit, I wonder if we could re-get that. Oh, that's just that stuff with that. Yeah, we didn't really care about that. That's fine. Interactive region, new file, recent files, open files, recover last session, donate, what's new. Okay, super simple stuff. Excellent. Top bar, splash screen, open the splash screen. Blender menu, about Blender. Opens a menu. Wait, what? Oh, I see. You could click that and it opens that again. Okay. Okay, that's useful. Version, data, hash, the get hash of the build. Okay. Give you, it's going to be useful to give to support personnel when diagnosing a problem. Oh, okay, yeah. Branch, optional branch name, Windows environment, donate, what's new, credits, license, Blender store, Blender website, install application template, install a new application template. What is that? Application templates are a feature that allows you to define a reusable configuration that can be selected to replace the default configuration without requiring a separate Blender installation or overriding your personal settings. Okay. New application can be installed in the Blender menu. In some cases, not enough to write a single script or add-on and expect someone to replace the preferences in startup menu. Install scripts and change their key map. The goal of application templates is to support switching to customized configuration without disrupting your existing settings and installation. Okay, so if you have a whole suite of different macros or Windows setups and stuff like that, an application template is an all-in-one thing. So it's, yeah, add-ons, key maps, viewport lighting, themes, all that. Okay, may define its own start file, default file to load. Okay, and the Python scripts to run. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. I don't really care about all this. Contents, factory start, blah, 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 blah. Template script. Oh, we getting into some Python-nosy right now. Okay, good to know. File menu. Control N, Control O creates a new or opens a blend file. Control Shift O opens a recent one. Hovering over items, blah blah blah. Clear recent files list. Reopens the current file. Okay, so Control N. Let's just do that. Control N. New file. Control O. Control Shift O. No recent. Okay, Control N, general 2D animation, sculpting, VFX. What happens if we do this? Oh, creates a whole thingamajig. Oh, look at that, chat. Interesting. So it's got, and it's even got different, wow, it's got a whole different thing here. Control N. Let's do sculpting. Whoa, oh, look at that, chat. Let me draw a smiley face. Oh, that was mad. Nice. Interesting. Shading. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm scared. Interesting. VFX. Holy shit, what is happening here? Ocean tracking, masking, compositing, rendering. It's interesting that these active workspaces are different too. The different type of projects you can make. Video editing, rendering. Interesting. Eek. Electronic Arts, Dying Light, Diablo. What the hell? What am I looking at? Oh, these are just in, oh, my documents folder. Okay, that's cool. And then general is the default cube. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. Suggest me a topic for an SCP. An anomalous diner that the food eats you. Yo, how's it going, Mask? Am I the only one talking? I mean, I think you just scared everyone away, Scott. What do you call 2 ducks and a cow? Quackers and milk. Okay, well, donut tutorial. Yeah, what is with the donut tutorial? I've heard about that. What is that? Is that like just you learn how to make a donut? Is that like it's like just a is it like in the official Blender tutorial how to make a donut? Okay, well, okay, that's good to know. Reopens the current file, recover, save incremental. Save the current Blender file with a numerical increment name that doesn't overwrite any existing file. Oh, Control Alt S. That's interesting. So you can save a file, chat. Control S, and then it even uses Control Shift S, which is save as, which is very popular. You know, if you want to save a different version of a file or whatever. But there's also a default thing you could do where you save incrementally, which is like if you're working on a video, SCP 610 explained, right? You could, every time I make a change, I want to make a change, but I'm not too certain about the changes I make, and maybe I want to go back in time, right? I can save incrementally. I could do Control Alt S, and that'll save SCP 610 explained _02 probably, or like 03, 04, right? And that way, as I save more and more, I could always go back to previous versions, which is very useful, actually. That is very useful to have. In Source Filmmaker, I kind of do that a lot. I go back to like previous versions, or I have to break up projects into multiple files and stuff. I thought you were dead. I was dead, basically. Sadly, I did die, but I'm back, baby. Okay, bro, I want someone to chat SMH. We have 35 views. Come on. Damn, Scott, you are you're making You're just putting the fucking boot down, aren't you? You know what? Chat, if we don't get 36 unique names in chat in the next 30 seconds to appease Scott, I'm never making a YouTube video again. Alright, just kidding. And then the is blending yes. What? Bone? What? How do billboards talk? You know what? Maybe it's good that you guys don't talk. Yo, I'm a huge fan. Thanks, Cuber. Appreciate it. The donut tutorial is iconic because it covers up a bunch of Blender stuff. Plus, the guy who makes these videos makes them every time Blender gets a new update. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's interesting. Maybe we'll do that. It's just a YouTube video. After we go through the entire Blender manual, we'll do that. We'll do the Blender tutorial and see if we're good at it. All of my students are Mormons. What? I'ma hop off DM if you need any help. I think I'm good for now, Fox. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Sign language. Oh, how do billboards talk? Sign language. Okay. That's cute. Okay, link. Links data from an external blend file library to the current one. The editing of that data is only possible in the external library. Link and append are used to load in only selected parts of another file. What? See linked libraries. Extends data from an external blend file to the current one. The new data is copied from the external file and is completely unlinked from it. Okay. So what are linked files? Okay, we'll get to that later. Let's see. These functions help you reuse materials. Oh, okay. So they're library files. So you could have a file that, you know, it's just the model for, let's say, SCP-173 in Blender. And it's got the model, it's got all the textures, it's got all the animations. Well, SCP-173 doesn't have animations, but whatever. And let's say you want to use that in your other project, which is an SCP video. Well, you could just link it. But if you link it, then you, let's see, you select certain parts, and the editing of that data is only possible in the external library. Okay. So you can't edit the data at all. But if you append the data from an external blend file to the current one, the new data is copied from the external file and is completely unlinked from it. So basically, append is like you take all the data in this 173 blend save file and you just throw it all into the current project. And then link is, here's this data, but you're not allowed to edit the animations. You could use them, but you can't change them up at all. You can't change up the texture or anything in this this main project that you've got, this like animation project. Data previews, toggles for managing data block previews. Okay. A blend file can store previews both for itself and for some of its data blocks. You can disable writing any previews. Blender saves by default small preview of current scene in the blend file. This will show in the thumbnail. Okay, so it's a thumbnail basically. And then a data block. A base unit for any Blender project is the data block. Example of a data block includes meshes, objects, materials, textures, node trees, scenes, texts, brushes, and even workspaces. Okay. Assets, files, and data system. Okay. Okay. Here's a table of data blocks types stored in blend files. Okay. 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 Import can use information stored in a variety of other format files, which are created by other graphics programs. See import, export. Okay, so you could import like probably PNGs or something. .abc, okay. .object, yeah, that's pretty common. Motion capture .bvh, we know about that. Scalable motion. You could do. Can you do FBX? That's common for motion graphics as well, or motion capture, I should say. I wonder if you could import like PNGs and stuff. Maybe it's a plugin or something. Let's see. SCP does literally anything. Me, yes. Thank you very much, Cube. I see you're streaming right now. Oh yeah, we're just streaming. We're just a very boring stream. We're just literally this is just me learning, and you have me on the second monitor, and you just hear me learning, and it's like I'm in the room with you, but I'm not really. And every now and then I look over to you and I ask you, "How's it going? Are you doing well? How's your studying? How's the video game going, champ? Are you beating them? Are you swashbuckling? I really wish I could watch the stream more, as I'm also trying to learn how to use Blender. But it's 1 a.m. and I might need to sleep soon, Lamau." Oh, shit. Well, we'll be streaming again on Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, learning more Blender. And also, it's YouTube, so you could always go back. The first hour or so of this stream was me screaming at trying to get everything to work. It was a whole thing. I'm pretty sure mine is going to be 096. I suggest what would happen if 55 looked in 096's face. Oh, I see what you guys are saying. You're just having your own yap sesh. I've seen a Baldi sculpting video. and I see images of Baldi used for modeling Baldi. Oh yeah. I've seen that before, I think. Like, I've seen those types of things where people do speed sculpting in Blender, and they, in the render window, they have images and stuff. So I'm pretty sure you could do that. Go see the video, you should get to know. It's okay, Scott. I trust you. I don't need to see a Baldi basics sculpting video on Blender, but I do appreciate you, and I do believe that you did watch that video. I believe you. Normally you could save your work in a blend file, but you can export some or all of your work to a format that can be processed by other graphics programs. See import export. Okay. So what can you export as? Basically everything here. Okay, except interesting, you can't export as BVH. Oh, probably because there's no BVH data to export. Okay, that's interesting though. That's interesting. Good to know. Additional pack into a blend. Man, this is not It just hit me, chat. I think it's gonna be a while before we even do anything. It just hit me. I don't think... Oh, I didn't... What the hell? I didn't mean to delete that. I don't think this is a tutorial, chat. I think these are just straight up docs. And, let me just check something here. I know I sound crazy, but let me just look at something. Let me just look at something here. Let me just look at something. Okay. Gizmos. Very interesting. Dope sheet. Yes. Okay. Very... Yes. Okay. Interesting. Yes. Yes. I feel like I may have made a mistake somewhere in this endeavor, chat. Well, all right, that's fine. We're just gonna power through this, okay? How's it going? I'm doing good. Something. How are you doing? I'm the weight of my decisions have finally started to settle upon my shoulders, and I mean, at this point, I only have myself to blame. Automatically pack into .blend. This option activates the file packing if enabled. Every time the blend file is saved, all external files We'll be packed into it. We'll pack all into blend, unpack into files. Make all paths absolute. Report missing files. Find missing files. Clean up unused data blocks. Remove unused data blocks from both the current blend file. Okay. Quit. Edit menu. Undo, redo, search, rename, batch rename. Lock object modes. Prevents selecting objects that are in different mode from the current one. Okay. Oof. Window menu. New window. Toggle full screen. Next workspace. Switch to the next workspace. Switch to the previous workspace. Save screenshot. Save screenshot editor. Choose whether the status bar at the bottom of the window should be displayed. Help menu. I feel like I need a help menu. See the help menu. Help system. Oh, we've looked at that, I think. Yeah. Okay. The data blocks are used to select the current scene and view layer. Okay. Scenes and layers. Where's scenes and layers? Oh, over here. Here we got different scenes. You got different layers. Okay, does it tell you what a scene and layer is? It does. Okay. Okay, we're getting into things. Oh. These are explained later on in scenes and objects. Okay, good. So we'll get to that when we get to it. Okay, that's the top bar. Okay, workspace. I feel like this is going to be good. I feel like we're going to actually learn things. Workspaces are essentially predefined window layouts. Yes, we figured that out. Sets of areas containing editors and is geared towards a specific task such as modeling, animating, or scripting. You'll typically switch between multiple workspaces while working on a project. Okay, good. Tab, click on the tab, switching control page up, page down, add a button to add a new workspace, context menu, right mouse button. The context menu contains options to duplicate, delete, and reorder workspaces. If you right click, okay. So I guess right clicking in different places does, it opens what's called the context menu. It's like a menu that's different depending on what it is. Okay, good. I feel pretty good about that. I get to stay up all night for one stream. I'm risking it all. Hell yeah. I'm doing great. That's good to hear. I came here because I was becoming frustrated with my rain worlding. What is rain worlding? Now I get to see Wyatt get frustrated instead. Thanks, Lolly. I appreciate that, man. Whew, I'm going to stay up at 3 a.m. Me too. I'm just here chatting about SCP shower thoughts and SCPs in general. Same. I don't know, because I'm both enjoying and fun to talk to if you see me talking here in chat. Yes. All right. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, I appreciate it, Bear. I do. Thank you. Okay, let us learn Blender. Call me crazy, chat, but what if we just looked up the ultimate Blender tutorial? Like, maybe someone else made a better tutorial, but I don't want to watch a video. Wait a minute, tutorials? Blender is a real community effort, and tutorials are no exception. The most up-to-date tutorials can be found in social media. Look for the hashtag B3D. There's no way that's a thing. Ain't no way. Ain't no way I could search hashtag B3D tutorial. Okay. No, I want like the best basic bitch tutorial. And I don't want to watch it. I want to read it. The Ultimate Blender 3D Modeling Guide. I just want the Ultimate Blender Guide. Blender classes. What if we just use Skillshare? No, I am going to do the manly thing, and I am going to trudge through all of the documentation. I am going to channel my inner developer, and I am just going to go through every single fucking thing in the documentation, and I will suffer through it, but I will come out the other end a goddamn enlightened gamer. Default workspaces. Blender's default startup shows the layout workspace in the main area. This workspace is a general workspace to preview your scene and contains the following editors: 3D viewport on the top left, Okay, outliner on the top right. Okay. Properties on the bottom right. Okay. And timeline on the bottom left. Okay. So this is the 3D viewport. This is the outliner. I guess, so we got camera there. That's the camera. Can I zoom out? How do I... Okay, mouse wheel zoom out. That's the cube. Okay. And there's a light, allegedly. Okay. Interesting. That's a little camera. A little camera's cute. It's good to know. And then the properties on the bottom right. So I guess the properties of the different objects. Okay, yeah. So we switch it. We could see what we got selected here. Okay, that's good to know. And then you could organize things by files and collections. Can you create new collections? Okay, so these are just folders. That's good to know. Blender's layout workspace with 4 editors. Okay, good. Blender also has several other workspaces added by default for modeling, modification of geometry by modeling tools, sculpting for modification of meshes by sculpting tools, mapping of image texture coordinates to 3D surfaces, for coloring image textures in the 3D viewport, for specifying material properties for rendering, for making properties of objects dependent on time, for viewing and analyzing rendering results, for combining and post-processing of images and rendering information, for procedural modeling using geometry nodes, for interacting with Blender's Python API and writing scripts. Geometry node. What the hell is a hair node? What the hell is shrink wrap hair? Okay, we're not there yet. That's fine. We'll get there when we get there. Additional workspaces. Blender has a couple additional workspaces to choose from when adding a new workspace. 2D animation. General workspace to work with grease pencil. Okay, similar to 2D animation, but contains a larger canvas. That's 2D full screen. VFX masking for creating 2D masks for compositing or video editing, for calculating camera motion and stabilizing video footage. Video editing for sequencing together media into one video. Save and override. The workspaces are saved into the blend file when you open a file, enabling load UI in the file browser, indicates the blah blah blah. Okay. Jesus. We keep getting little snippets of the horror that's about to come. You know what I mean? Chat, we keep peeping the horror show of later sections, but I guess we'll worry about that when we get there, right? I hope to God. Rain World is basically a failure simulator with slug cats and lizards on steroids. Interesting. Well, thanks for the enjoying compliment. I thought I was a bit annoying earlier because my consistent chatting here often. No, you're totally fine, Scott. Love your rates. Keep up the awesomeness. Thank you again, Bear. Thank you. Whopper tasted good, thanks. What fucking Whopper? Are you working through an in-program tutorial? No, this is on the website. Yeah, no, fuming. This is the, you see, these are my Google tabs. You see this here. This is deceptively fun, right? You got these little thumbnails, these graphics and stuff. If you look at the interface section right here, right, you just open up this here. These are all different pages. And sometimes you have pages like in nodes here that has a lot of pages in it. And sometimes you have sections where basically everything has more sections, which have more sections, which have more sections. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry, I passed out for a second. We're done with that. We are now on the status bar. Oh, okay. Status bar. The status bar is located at the bottom of the Blender window and displays contextual information such as keyboard shortcuts, messages, and just like who wrote all this, you know? Like, was it a guy's full-time job? Did it take an entire department? I mean, it's just so much writing, right? Who wrote the words I'm reading? I just want to know. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. You know, like, in a non-hostile manner. I just want to fucking kill him, you know? The status bar is located at the bottom of the Blender window and displays contextual information such as keyboard shortcuts, messages, and statistical information. The status bar can be hit by disabling Show Status Bar in the window menu or by dragging from the top edge down. Okay. Keymap information. The left side of the status bar shows mouse button shortcuts and the keymap of the active tool in the editor with a toolbar. Tapping Alt or Option on macOS shows the hotkey to change to a desired tool. Okay, so the functionality can be disabled. Yeah, that's cool. That's exactly what I care about. There we go. Okay, so you see in the bottom left, it's hard for you guys to see, but it says select left click, rotate view is middle click, and right click is object. So I guess these are all okay. Right click to cancel, alt to axis snap. Oh, interesting. Ooh, that's cool. Yo, that's interesting. Center view to mouse. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ew, that's cool. Okay. Hey, I kind of like that. Lasso select. Ooh. Zoom in. Ooh. So you could use the scroll wheel to zoom, or you can control and middle mouse button and then zoom in like that. That's interesting. Very interesting, chat. I like that. Also, I keep going like that. I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I've gone through a bunch of these situations for technical programs. It sucks, but it's worth it to complete the documentation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've gone through for programming languages and shit like JavaScript, and I've been trying to work through C#. It's a lot, and you learn so much arcane knowledge that hardly ever comes in handy, but you feel like you just have a mastery over a program that you don't really get just by looking at YouTube videos and tutorials. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's worth it to slog through the forest rather than walk down a path that's already blazed, you know? I wish I could take another bite of a Whopper. I miss when I typed in nom when I... Okay. Okay. Dear Lord. All right. Let's see. I know I just said it because I love Dr. Sherman. Sounds like an old man. New voice detected. Do the yawning voice of for a person someday. Sounds like an old man. Sound like an old man when I yawn. I imagine everyone sounds like an old man when they yawn. Let's see. Blah, blah. Play JoJo Siwa Karma. I don't know what that is. Well, it's 12:47. Jesus, it's 9:49 for me. The lasso's cool. Yeah, that lasso tool's kind of fun. What was it? Control. Oh, that's cool. You could do like weird ass lassoing physics. Let me try to lasso everything except the cube. Hold on. I got this, chat. Check this out. So we lasso that. Then we lasso everything excluding the cube. Oh, the light's right there. Okay, wait. I gotta do this better. Boom. We got the light and the camera. I just realized you can't see the outline because my webcam's over it. Hell yeah. I'm a master of the lasso tool now. Seems like you're 2 hours behind. You just took a bite out of a Whopper from 2 hours ago. His lasso's weird, to be honest. Yeah, it's kind of a bit funky in this program. Oh, key map information. Okay, yeah. Status message. Middle of the status. Running tasks shows the program of the current running task, such as rendering or baking. Hovering over the mouse pointer. Task can be aborted by clicking the cancel button. Report message. Informational messages or warnings, such as after saving a file, they disappear after a short time. Right side of the display bar, render instant, Blender instance, which information is can be shown. Huh? Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we got all that stuff. Interesting. 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 Look, it's got a little object counter here, and it tells you how many objects you've got selected out of all the objects in the scene. Duration for this. I guess if you change this, it changes the frame you've got. That's cool. That's cute. Bunch of little information. The amount of VRAM that's being used. Amount of memory. Okay. Faces. Trees. Verts. Cube. Interesting. Running task. Report message. Resource information. It's collection. Name of the active collection. Active object. Geometry object. System memory. Blender version. Okay, that's cute. Okay. Easy. Okay. See, I like being able to do things. The thing with programming docs is that when you learn something about like JavaScript or Python or whatever, you could just do it. You could just code it. Boom, 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 boom. You get to doing it, right? A lot of this is just yap. Like, let me toy around with stuff, you know? I feel like I'm going to be able to with this, though. Areas. The Blender window is divided into a number of rectangles called areas. Areas reserve screen space for editors such as the 3D viewport or the outliner. Each editor offers a specific piece of functionality. Areas are grouped into workspaces, which are geared towards particular tasks, modeling, animation, and so on. We know this. Note: while some keyboard shortcuts in Blender are global, such as Ctrl+S for saving, many depend on which editor the mouse cursor is hovering over. Interesting. As an example, say you just selected two objects in the outliner and want to join them. If you press the shortcut Ctrl+J while the cursor is still in the outliner, nothing will happen, as the shortcut isn't valid there. You first need to move the cursor into the 3D viewport. Good to know. Interesting. Cool. I guess you could join things. I guess that's like useful for shapes to join them into certain models or whatever. You could resize areas. You could split areas. Splitting an area will create a new area. Placing the mouse cursor in an area corner will change the cursor to a cross to indicate that pressing down left will activate splitting or joining. Dragging from an area corner inward will split the area. Define the split direction by dragging each horizontal vertically. Dragging an area chord outward will join two areas. Shows a dark overlay. The area that will be closed shows a dark overlay. You can select which area will be closed by moving the mouse over it. Release the left mouse button to complete the join. If you press escape or right mouse button before releasing the mouse, the operation will be cancelled. Okay. On the top left. Oh yeah, we get the cross, right? That's what's talking about. Oh, and it creates a new thing, and it's been created. And then we could go like that, and the dark one will be consumed. Hold on. So we create a new one. Let's move this here. And then we go like that. Oops. Oopsies. There we go. So we destroyed that one. Let's go like that. We destroyed that. Okay, that's cool. That's how you create new things. So if we want like a bunch of viewports, we could do that. That's actually really useful because you could do, you could center it. This is a cube, so it's a bad example, but you could like center it. How were we able to center Alt? Yeah, so axis snap like that. And so like maybe set active camera. Can you make it okay? Yeah, so you could have one viewport that shows you what the camera's looking at, and the other viewport as the whatever, you know. That's pretty nice. And then you could just remove it by doing that. That's cool. All right. I'm gonna play an SCP game on Roblox. Very nice, very cool. Allahu Midallah, hi Wyatt. How's it going, Beaver? Oh my lord, I'm gonna scream in this SCP game. It's gonna be funny and not gonna lie. I hope you're having fun. I know I am. Tip, the cursor will also turn across when hovering over either end of the border between two areas when splitting or joining. It's best not to start dragging from the border, but from a corner inside one of the areas. Okay. Right clicking on the border opens the area options. Shows an what? Right clicking on a border. Vertical split, horizontal split. Oh, hey, that's useful. That's just for either side, basically, right? Oh, swap areas, join areas. Interesting. Let's join areas. Boom. Okay, and you can do that pretty easily. Join areas, boom. Okay, dude. That's cool. That's good to know, dude. Duplicate area in a new window. Menu, view, area. Duplicate area in a new window. Toggle maximize area. Shortcuts. New floating window containing area will be created. Toggle full screen. Control Alt spacebar. So Control spacebar. Okay, so that just makes it fully, and then Control Alt spacebar. It's like actual full screen. Okay. So this just like moves all the other areas away, and you can do that for everything. Okay, that's good to know. So that's like tilde in Adobe Premiere, basically. That's useful. Control Alt spacebar, and that gets rid of like if you do Control spacebar, it still keeps like the top menu and you know this stuff here. But if you do Control Alt spacebar, it like gets rid of the menu as like full screen, basically. That's interesting. We put Blender. Oh, I don't know what just happened there. I did F11. I wanted to do. Oh no, I don't know what's happening. I wanted to do full screen, but I'm clicking weird ass buttons. Okay. Expand the area so it fills in the whole window, hiding the toolbar, blah, 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 and secondary regions, da, 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 da. Okay, good. Okay, that's not too tough. Every editor in Blender is divided into regions. Regions can have smaller structuring elements like tabs and panels with buttons, controls, and widgets placed within them. Okay. Okay, so things, thingamajigs, menus, doohickeys. Excellent. Let's see. Header is green, main region yellow, toolbar blue, sidebar red, adjust last operation panel pink. Okay. So like, oh yeah, that stuff. Over here, gizmos. It even calls it a viewport gizmo. It knows my lingo, chat. That's good. I like that. I really like that. I show speed moment. For sure. I'm gonna show my Blender dick on screen. At least one region is always visible. It's called the main region. It's the most prominent part of the editor. Okay, each editor has a specific purpose, so the main region and availability of additional regions are different between editors. See specified documentation about each editor in the editor's chapter. All right. Header. A header is a small horizontal strip which sits either the top or bottom of an area. All editors have a header acting as a container for menus and commonly used tools. Menus and buttons will change. See, here's the thing. I really like this info, but I know what a fucking header is, bro. I mean, I guess it's useful to know that every area has its own header. But like, no shit, Sherlock? I guess that's the point of documentation, is to document everything. It's not supposed to be like, you know, brevity is the soul of wit. It's not really supposed to be brevacious, you know? What the fuck are you guys talking about in chat? You guys just talking about shame? Oh, you're talking about being furries. Never mind. Yeah. Okay. You're talking about shame. Right mouse button on a header reveals a context menu with a couple options. Show header. Toggles the visibility. Headers hidden can be made visible again by clicking or dragging a small area that appears at the top or bottom right of the editor. So I could do this, and I could... This is not the header. Hold on. That's the header. Show header, hide header. That little arrow right there. Is this not the header for this menu here? Oh. Maybe this is the header. No, that's not. That's the top menu. Okay, but I could... Oh, interesting. You could hide the header there. Okay. And then... Oops. Bring it back by clicking the arrow there. There we go. Okay. Show menus. Those are that. Flip to bottom. Interesting. That's cool. That's cool. Control spacebar, control alt spacebar, duplicate area into new window. Interesting. So I could bring it out to a new window. And then I could just move it to my other monitor. And it duplicates it, so it doesn't get rid of it there. I wonder if I could drag this out. I'll figure that out later. There's probably a way to rearrange stuff. We looked at that. Toolbar on the left side of the editor contains a set of interactive tools. T to toggle the visibility of the toolbar. Oh, it's that. That's a toolbar. Okay. That is the toolbar for this. Okay, interesting. What if you pushed over 173? That is a good question, Wyatt Mouse. I have asked that in a shower thought before. That's a very good question. Let's see. Tool settings, horizontal strip at the bottom of the editor, similar to the header, containing settings for the currently selected tool, just like the header, can be hidden and moved through its context menu. Okay, good. Adjust last operation is a region that allows tweaking an operator after running it. For example, if you just added a cube, you can use this region to tweak its size. Adjust last operation. Okay. I'm doing a redo. Okay, we learn about this a little bit later on. Oh, wait, what? Okay, we'll learn that later on. Sidebar on the right of the area. Editor area contains panels with settings of objects within the editor and the editor itself, and it toggles the visibility of the sidebar. Okay. Okay. Interesting. This is sidebar over here. Oh, interesting. It's got the like coordinates, the rotation, the scale for whatever you've got selected. Damn, that's good. That's good. That's good to know. Okay, that's awesome. Arranging, and so that's called the sidebar. So the sidebar is on the right, toolbar is on the left. Okay. Footer, some editors show a bar at the top bottom of okay, arranging. Ooh, region can be scrolled vertically or horizontally. Okay, good. Changing the size and hiding. Resizing regions work by dragging their border the same way as areas. So you could change this and make it bigger. Okay, you can't like, you can only change in that direction. Interesting. Oh, and then this has little menus here. Okay. Tool, view. Oh, you could change the 50 millimeter. This changes the view of what I'm currently looking at. 50 millimeter. Oh, it does. Oh, that's so nice. If I've got the camera and I do set active camera, I can't change the viewport or the view on that because I'm in the camera. Can I change on the camera? Can I change the motion path visibility, viewport direction, custom properties, delta? It's probably something here. Render, output, view layer, scene, world, collections, item. There's got to be tools for that are like specific to the camera. Render, engine, ambient occlusion. Okay, maybe I'll get to that later. Things that are like object specific things. Objects, physics, constraints, delta or data, texture. Okay. How do I unset that? Oh, adjust focal length. How do I adjust focal length here? Did I do anything? Did I? I'm confused. Camera. Adjust focal length. Oh, you just do that with fucking the mouse. Okay. Interesting. There's got to be a more direct way of doing that. That's very interesting though. View. That was 50, right? Let's change that back to 50. Boom. Okay. W Vaporwave music, thank you. Yeah, this is a playlist I listen to all the time. I started curating this Spotify playlist in like 2018 or 2019. I fucking love it. Where are we at in it? I think, yeah, we're just on shuffle. We're gonna let this song finish and then we're gonna go all the way back to the beginning. I'll let you guys hear this from the tip top. It's a great playlist. I love it. Fuck it. I'm gonna stay the whole night away and watching this stream Lamafau. Hell yeah. I'm having fun. Plus it's Sunday weekend still. Hell yeah. I'm probably only gonna be streaming for a little bit longer, chat. Let me just check something on Discord here real quick. Or not. Oh, Discord's on the other workspace here. Give me 1 second here, chat. Alright. I'm gonna finish maybe a couple more of these sections, chat, and then we're gonna be wrapping up the stream here. So let's see, scaling, scale certain regions, control middle mouse button or using numpad plus, numpad minus. Let's see, control. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay. So control and then holding down middle mouse button and moving up and down on the mouse lets you change the size of stuff. And you can do it anywhere in this. Doesn't have to be on the corner. That's useful. That's really useful. That's good to know. It's the changing the size of things is really weird, like the way it's done, but that's interesting. What does this do? Oh, this lets you, Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, these are all little different little things here. Okay. Oh, you could change the size of that too. Oh, I was already doing that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting, chat. Very, very interesting. Wow, I can't believe I'm going to be close to watching the whole stream. Hell yeah. Just pray to God SCP Shower Thoughts 096 comes out not too long. I'll probably get it out on Monday maybe. That might be a good might be a good day to do it. I was thinking of tomorrow, but I'm gonna be honest, I might just sleep in tomorrow, chat. I've been tired all day. All right, asset shelf. Search. To search for assets, hover your mouse over the asset shelf. Huh? What the fuck? Asset shelf. What the fuck is the asset shelf? Catalogs can be shown as individual tabs. What the fuck is the asset shelf? Dude, I feel like we skipped something. What am I looking at right now? To search for assets, hover your mouse over the asset shelf, then press Control F. What is the asset shelf? Or what the fuck? What am I looking at? A hamburger menu, all root B, the usage of catalogs as tabs. Catalogs can be... Bro, I feel like we skipped something. Asset shelf. Dude, this is the first time we've seen the word asset shelf being mentioned. What's happening? Asset shelf blender location. A template for this can be found. No, I don't want a template, bro. Just where's the asset shelf? To search for assets, hover your mouse over the asset shelf. Oh, it looks like it's a different menu. For some reason, it just assumes we know what the asset shelf is already, but we don't. It's this. So if we're in that, if we have this menu popped up, it's the asset shelf. Okay. Then you could search for it. Okay, that makes sense. It just hasn't talked about this before, and there's no link to the asset shelf. There's no hyperlink to it. That's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, good. Tabs and panels. Tabs. Tabs are used to control overlapping sections in the user interface. The content of only one tab is visible at a time. Tabs are listed in the tab header, which can be horizontal or vertical. Okay. Switching cycling tabs. Control wheel, anywhere, shift, control tab. Okay, so right here you could do control tab. Okay, shift, control mouse wheel. And again, these hotkeys are context dependent. So I'm able to switch these tabs because my mouse is here on the bottom left. I'm sorry, the bottom right. If I'm in the viewport or somewhere else, it might do something else. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Oh, here we go. Wait. The camera. Perspective type. Oh, we could do orthogonic. Oh, that's so exciting. That's actually super exciting. You got different lens types and shit. So if we go back, if we make a new thing here and we go here, set active camera, we could change to orthogonic. That's super cool. That's super cool. Dude, we could do orthogonic orthographic SCP animations. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a very nice art style. Orthographic. You know what? Hitman Go, I think, is orthographic. Hitman Go. I loved that mobile game. It's this type of sort of aesthetic. This might not be orthographic, but you could see like the way it changed the cube, right? I'm going to do orthographic art. So yeah, it's like this type of art, dude. We could do really cool, like, fun little animations with this shit. See, that's awesome, bro. That's awesome. It basically, it removes the depth. I'm not sure exactly how it works physically. I guess it doesn't work physically. I don't know if you could do this in real life. But it removes depth in an image so that something magic happens. And it's different than isometric, which I think is what Hitman Go is. Isometric is this. Difference between isometric and orthographic. Isometric, orthographic. Okay. Isometric or pictorial drawings, which represent an object in a three-dimensional fashion by showing three surfaces of the object in one drawing. orthographic or plane view drawings, which represent an object in a two-dimensional fashion by showing each surface of the object in its actual shape. Okay, so how's it orthographic? What is panoramic? Huh? Oh? Also, you could change the focal length of the camera here, which is what we wanted. Lens type millimeters, shift. You could probably do, okay, yeah, depth of field, camera. You could change like all the actual camera settings. That's interesting. I bet you could change like exposure, stuff like that. Let's see. Okay, so there's a lot of different signs between orthographic and perspective and stuff, and that's, or like isometric. That's all nerd shit. We don't really care. There are 3 defined squares on the orthographic field of the cube, but the isometric has no square rectangles. Isometric has no square rectangles. I was gonna look this up one more time. Difference between isometric and orthographic. Isometric. Okay, I see. I don't get it. Well, it can have them, but it doesn't need them. I like the way they look. Let's look at this tutorial.
Morning, everybody, and welcome to this screencast on isometric and orthographic drawings. So, in short, we're sort of evolving our thinking from where we know or see geometry used in the real world. We looked at a little bit of measurement concerning those objects or those applications, and now it's time to consider how we represent them visually. So that is 2D and specifically 3D objects using different types of drawings. So the first type of drawing, and you may have seen these before, especially if you have done some art or you do like to sketch and draw, this is definitely something for you, isometric drawings. So I want you to study these 2 particular drawings and start thinking about the characteristics that would qualify these as being isometric.
Dots.
Well, there are a few properties, definitely 3 things, or a few things we can say about these types of drawings. So
yes.
Write these down on the hand that we can provide them. So here are those 3 particular things.
3D figure drawn in 2D. Well, every fucking 3D figure is drawn in 2D, isn't it? Mr. Scientist, Mr. Smart Man. Isn't everything drawn in 2 dimensions, Mr. Smarty Pants? Object is rotated to a corner view, can see top, front, and right side. Okay, yeah, like it's facing the corner edge of the shape, basically. Scale and or dimensions are shown on the diagram. Okay, so mainly for isometric, it's just like in the corner like that, right? Like it does that. It doesn't, isometric isn't necessarily a perspective shift. It's just where the how do I move my camera again? Can I pan my camera? Is there a way to pan the camera in Blender? There's got to be a way to pan this fucking camera. Okay, I give up. It's just it's where the camera is, right? Whereas orthographic,
you can see a drawing is something called an isometric perspective drawing. And
isometric. Okay, wait.
I'm sure at some point in time you've done some perspective drawings, and or even outside of school, you just sort of played with drawing 3-dimensional figures or objects, and that is the following. Okay, so if we were to, actually we don't know what that's afterwards, this is the one, you would notice that these lines, so the one I'm highlighting right now, the ones that have been drawn out, that these ones here, they would never converge. They will at some point, more or less the one. Something is, okay, so these lines that are going to your object as you see fit. Last but not least are the orthographic drawings, and you might see these more often in terms of things that kind of look like a blueprint thing.
Oh, wait, what the hell? So orthographic is just like, okay, wait, so hold on, set as active camera, orthographic, but this is isometric. Orthographic scale, what happens if we adjust that? That's just zooming in and out. Okay. Um, can I change the camera while being in the camera? Is that possible? I guess not. Okay.
Nature. So you can see here on the left-hand side, this particular example, okay, we started with a 3D representation.
So
and
orthographic
then
should be just on the side. So basically, like orthographic should be this basically just on the side of the object, just like that. That should be orthographic, I think. Anyway, chat, let's listen to some music, shall we? I think that's too scary. I think we should just stop. We should just stop worrying about objects and read documentation. Tabs, switching, cycling, panels. The smallest organizational unit in the user interface is a panel. The panel header shows the title of the panel and it is always visible. Some panels also include subpanels. Okay. Collapsing and expanding. A panel can either be expanded to show its content or collapsed to hide its contents. The expanded panel is indicated by a down arrow. Okay. While a collapsed panel is shown by a right arrow. Okay, yeah. Pressing A expands or collapses the panel using under the mouse pointer. Control left mouse button on the header. Collapse the panel will expand it. Okay, so there's a few interesting macros here. So we could do so A will expand or collapse whatever you've got hovered over like this, and then control left mouse button on the header of an expanded window will expand / collapse all of its subpanels. Interesting. So if I have, yeah, so you see depth of field here. There's an aperture subpanel. If I control click on depth of field, instead of closing depth of field, it opens and closes aperture. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Position, change the position of the panel within its region by clicking and dragging the gadget widget on the right side of its header. Okay, change it there. Okay, I see. That's useful. Pinning sometimes is desirable to show panels from different tabs at the same time, like for instance having access to a camera's properties while other objects are selected. Oh, this has been solved by making panels pinnable. Pinning is not available for all panels. For example, it's available in the sidebar, but not the properties. Okay, so we could pin that. We could go to a light and let's see. And that's pinned, and no matter what we click on, camera's there, even though we still have this selected. And we unpin it, and it goes back to the cube panels. Okay. Presets, list of available presets. A selection will override the including properties. Preset on the currently applied set of properties, which will be saved for later reuse. Okay, so that's useful. So you could create presets. Where is that? Let's see. With outliner, no, that's fine. Render engine, okay. Let's look at the cube. Where are presets? Let's see. Preset selector. List of available presets. Example preset menu. Is this another thing where Blender, what is this? It's not the sidebar, it's not the toolbar. What is this called? Shit, what is this called here? Fuck, what was that area called? I named it out. shit. Where is this? The properties. Okay, properties. Blender properties pane presets. Oh. Alright, I don't care. Never mind. I don't care. It's on a panel. It's a panel. So these are panels. I should care. How do I do presets? What's my favorite SCP? That will be in a future video. If you want to move the camera while still in the camera, there's a way to do it, just like SFM. But that's another story. Oh, there is? Okay, good. That's what I thought. Do the SCPs dab? That's a good question. Yo, how's it going, boy? That's awesome. Oh, chat, I'm at my... I think I'm at my limit. I think this one might be it. Common shortcuts. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, maybe, let me just find where this preset thing is. Blender, panels, presets. I just want to see where this is. What? Okay, there is a video I found on making presets, but it is over an hour long. I just want to know where this... I just want to know where the presets are. I just want to know where the section is to make presets for panels. List view and presets. That's what I want. What is this? docs.blender.org. There's a whole nother website. Oh, this is for 2.0. Jesus. Okay. Or 2.8, I should say. Wow, that's crazy. It's basically the same docs. That's really funny. Bro, I'm pretty sure nobody knows where this is. I think I might be the only person that's ever in the history of Blender asked, where is the preset section in the panels? No one's ever gotten into the fucking docs this deep. Panels, position, pinning, presets. There's a panel. This right here is a panel. And like, we could say presets for panels. I'm just curious. Interesting. Okay. Presets. Damn. I might be at my wit's end here, chat. Does this just not exist anymore? No, it has to exist. It's just somewhere. It's just hidden somewhere. That's all it is. Scene view layer, scene, output render, tool. Okay, I don't think this is it. What the fuck, chat? Hey, yo, chat, what the fuck? Wait, is this? No, new collection, okay. Chat, I give up, bro. Ask ChatGPT, we'll tell you where it is. That's a good question. Or that's a good point. ChatGPT. 4.0 yet? I don't. Okay, that's cool. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't even need ChatGPT 4.0. In Blender 4.0, where is the presets section for panels? As of last update in January 2022, Blender... Alright, Blender 4.0 hasn't been released yet. However, in Blender, presets for panels can typically be found in the sidebar, so you could access them. Open Blender, go to the layouts. If the sidebar is not already visible, you could toggle it by pressing the N key. Once the sidebar is visible, navigate to the tab you want to select the preset for, e.g. object, material, etc. Look for a drop-down menu or a button that says something like presets or add preset. Okay, this might just generally be the same thing here. Let's try that out. So, N. Yeah, I don't think this is, whoops, shit. God damn it, I don't want to create a new one. I want to consume another one. God damn it! This is a very fucking stupid system. There we go. Let's see. That's fun. Bro, ChatGPT doesn't even know, bro. You should use SFM, it's a bit easier. Yeah, you're right, Cosmic. You're right. I should use SFM, shouldn't I? Oh. Oh, alright, chat. I give up. Presets, they never existed. They're a red herring. These docs, they have red herrings. They're just to see if anyone's even reading this. And we read it and we passed the red herring test. Presets, they don't fucking exist. They're not real. Fuck me. Example preset menu. A list of available presets. A selection will override the included properties. That's just so bizarre. Panels in properties. Just like where... How to bring up panel presets in Blender. Bring up the preset browser, press N in the viewport to bring up the side panel. Click the RenderMan tab, and you should see a RenderMan preset panel. Oh no, that's just for some plugin. Bro, chat, I think I don't think it exists. I actually don't think it exists. God damn. Only 18 watching. I thought it'd be 100, but it's okay. I'm here only if it's 1. Thanks, Annabelle. It is a boring stream. We have been doing nothing but... We literally haven't even been doing anything yet. These are the docs for Blender. These here. This, all these sections, it's an insurmountable amount of pages. It is, I want to say, I bet you, chat, there's about 300 pages we have to get through. We've gone through about 8. We're fucking stuck. And we're stuck on presets. I don't care. Do I care? I feel like I care. This will be handy at some point. This will be. Because I'll be like, man, I want to make 100 cubes, and I would love if I had presets for all of the cube transforms. Now, there's gotta be a way to fucking do presets here. Delta transform. Wow, so cool. Wow. 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 Wait a minute. Are these... Wait. Bogus Minted. Oh no, that's just renaming it. Okay. I see, and then you could select. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't exist, chat. Presets don't exist. They're gone. They're fugazi. They're not. They've never existed. They're not real. Mode. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna lose my mind, chat. I might actually lose my mind. Tools. Oh, lock camera to view. Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute, chat. Hey, we found out how to do it, chat. So lock camera to view. Hey, we found the super secret sauce. Let's go. Vroom. That's weird that it's a secret. It's a secret checkbox, but you know, okay. Lock to 3D cursor. Don't know what that means, but okay. Very cool. Well, we couldn't find the presets tab, but oh, you could just press that too to toggle the camera view. That's good to know. Oh yeah, chat. My mouse pad works as the number pad. That's useful. That's very nice. Okay, good. I'm flipped over somehow. I have flipped. Oh, I see. I need to unrotate. Hold on a sec. I've gotten us. Okay, we're back the right way. Okay, that's super useful, chat. Look, I got a hotkey that just zooms me in. I could move the camera to view. Yo, that's hella sick. Is there a hotkey for this? No, there isn't. That'd be really nice though. Oh, you could view lock. Lock to object. 3D view center is locked to the object's position. Yo, cube. Oh, and then I could take the cube, and then I go here. Where was that earlier? Resolution? No, I want like a position. Okay, so the camera didn't. Okay. Okay. Okay, so the camera locks to the cube, but I want to get this camera locked to the cube. I bet there's a way to do it somewhere else. But that's cool that we could lock the camera to the cube so that the cube moves and the camera moves. I like that. I really like that. I bet there's a way here. Let's see. Relations, parent. Oh, here we go, chat. Hey, yo, I think I got it. We changed the cube and the camera moves with it. Yo, chat, let's go, dude. Oh my God. We're learning, chat. These are the basics of animation. I'm actually ending off on a fat fucking dubski here. That is cool. We've got the camera locked to an object. That sounds super fundamental. Oh, anime property. Okay. That sounds like super rudimentary, right, chat? But this is really cool. I like that. I like that. I like that, chat. I like that. You could change the scale. Yo, and look what it does to the camera. That's funky, bro. I wonder, yo, that's really interesting. It changes the perspective of the camera for some reason. That's really weird. Interesting. Delta transform, relation, tracking. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Pioneers used to ride those babies for miles. Good old cubes, yeah. I love your SCP shorts. It's okay. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, thank you. I know it's to be fair, I've literally like been gone for like, if you've watched the shorts, I haven't uploaded a short in like a couple months. If you actually watch the long form content, it's been close to a year. Honestly, like, totally understood that at 11 at night on a Saturday, there's just a couple dozen people gooning with me in here, especially because I figured this would be a boring stream. It is what it is, you know what I mean? If we were doing some big tier gaming in the middle of the day, maybe after I've released a few videos and everything, obviously those numbers would probably be up, but I also like these cozy streams. I think they're more fun. Oh man, I really like that. I really like that. Okay, so I go to camera to view. Oh, interesting. Interesting. You guys can't see it, but I'm fucking around with this organizer here. And the cube, the camera moved into the cube. I wonder. Oh, interesting. Is it still parented? It is. Okay, that's just a hierarchical thing. Yeah, you can see it's like grayed out here. I don't know what that is. That's just to change that to the camera settings or whatever. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Super interesting, chat. Very interesting. Okay. Excellent. Okay, chat. I think we're gonna wrap up here. I'm feeling pretty good with this. Oh, I've opened Blender. How far into this am I? I am about 1/4 of the way done with. Wait, excuse me. Hello? Did I go invisible, chat? What? Oh, there we go. I enabled the wrong thing earlier. God, I'm so tired, chat. Oh. I'm so glad this last week is done and I get just an entire week of chilling. Oh, I'm gonna sleep so hard tomorrow. On Monday, it is gonna be the most intense stream of watching somebody learn Blender that you guys have ever fucking seen in your entire goddamn lives. And I guarantee you that. I guarantee you, chat, it is gonna be the most goddamn tense educational Blender stream you've ever fucking seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of, I think, 29 panes. So about, if we include the nodes drop down, which I'm scared to, we're basically 25% of the way there of finishing the first section, which is, I think, is the shortest section. Wow. Meatball. Okay. Advanced. I like that there's a section in the Blender docs that says advanced. Very presumptuous of you, Blender documents. Very fucking presumptuous to assume this so far has been introductory. I'm actually shuddering. Alright, well, anyway. Enjoy making SCP Shower Thoughts 96, releasing on Monday. Wyatt, thank you, Scott. For the final time, please include mine. I'm just so ecstatic to see my Shower Thought and SCP Shower Thoughts 100 big vid. That's going to be a fun video. Shower Thoughts 100 is going to be fun. I'm still thinking about exactly how I want to do it, because I want to do it as a long form video. I want to maybe tie in some animations with it, fun little stuff, you know. But we'll see. Leave your Shower Thought as a comment on Shower Thoughts 95 so that I could screenshot it easily, because it's gonna be weird and awkward to screenshot it like in a YouTube VOD. I'd have to find it and stuff. Just like right after this, go to 95 and then like just type it in. I'll be able to screenshot it like I do with all the others. Anyway, okay, here's mine real quick. Well, I said empty your mind. No, but just like don't, but like not here, like in SCP-1095. Okay, well, I do appreciate you. Again, just like copy, like Control C and then Control V in the video. I'll remember it. I'll you know what? I'll take a screenshot right now just for you. I will figure out how to do this. There we go. Took a screenshot. Okay. All right, chat. I'm going to go to bed. Oh, I'm fucking tired. I'm probably not even going to go to bed. I'm going to play World of Warcraft a little bit first and then go to bed. I hope you gamers were sufficiently bored. I hope you were bored out of your gourds. I hope you are ready to fall asleep. I hope you're gonna do maximum snoozing, and I hope you sleep very well on this wonderful, wonderful Saturday evening. Take it easy, gamers. Love you all. Have a good night. See you all Monday. Bye, chat. Bye. 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 The EK and Duratar servers are fucky, so you might not get to do much on WoW. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. That's okay. Love you, gamers.